like a different, a complete different race of guy.
Right, so
there's no point having a conversation.
You say that. No, wait.
It don't make no sense.
It's true.
So what you say? So what kind of guy is she like? And she's like, my ex was.
By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh.
I'm talking myself.
Yeah, you're talking like
over
twice.
myself, yeah.
You know what? You're so good that you do the pod twice. You're even podding when you're not here.
No, but I get your point about Keane, but Keane's like one of my favourite players ever. He just is. Like, the reason why I like him is the fact that you see what you get with him. Like, I would never run up to him, even though I would want to have a conversation with him. I would never approach him.
No.
If I saw him in the street, it would just be, I probably wouldn't even say hi. It would just be like, and carry on. Even though inside, I'm like, I just said something to him.
Is he like the Eminem of football? No, nobody wants to smoke with him.
No,
he's one of them ones you probably dislike him a massive deal.
I've never
if you spoke with him and he said something rude to you.
No, because I would expect him to be that way. That's the point. I think I'd be more annoyed if he was like, "No, come and have a selfie," or come and. I'm like, "No, but you're not like that." Yeah. You said on Sky Sports, "Don't ask for a selfie."
Did he?
Yeah.
Did you see his antics when he was a manager? How angry he would get at press conferences. Guys, we're talking about Roy Keane, by the way, for the listeners.
I don't know how anyone even employed him.
He was like this. He was like, "Whose phone is that? Whose phone? Don't you know you shouldn't have phones in this room?"
He's right though, man. He's right.
I like Roy Keane. I think he's a great player too. So when you said he's not that great, I totally disagree.
Yeah,
I think his passing was like, if we have to mark out of 10, he had an 8 out of 10 pass.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
8 out of 10 tackle.
We're trying to combine
9.
I have to say 9.
We're trying to combine a starting 11 that's just awesome. Now, in the grand scheme of things, in that position, there are other players.
Not really.
But he brings something.
I don't think so. I think there's 3 players that play that defensive midfielder role.
Got him.
Vieira.
Yeah.
But when he attacks, he always loses the ball. But then again, Keane can have that issue. Roy Keane would be the second one.
Yeah.
And the third one would be
Makelele,
but there's another one. Italian.
Perlo.
Gattuso. Is it Gattuso?
Now you've said that, my brain's like...
Right. So for me, they're the 3-4 that are like the monstrous... I mean...
Keane always makes my team.
I know you would have wanted me to say Inamoto instead of Gattuso. Do you remember Inamoto?
Oh my gosh.
That whack player that you guys
I
bought.
don't remember.
He was a Japanese player, Arsenal.
That's for publishing reasons, isn't it? For marketing reasons.
They got a lot of Japanese fans from that. Though.
Yeah, we have. But it's the same with Tottenham, innit? With Son. Like,
but Son's
Korean
good
fans
though. But he's good too.
Yeah, he's good. He's really... I mean, to be honest...
He's just as good as any guy.
I think if Kane left, he would come into his own. And I said this about Cristiano Ronaldo and is it Nani?
Yeah, Nani.
I said
Nani. Was it Nani or Nani?
I kind of felt he was in the shadow. And then when Ronaldo left, he was what? He was getting old then, didn't it?
It came into his own.
No, he weren't getting old. He just weren't cutting it.
No, one season he was like
same as Charisma,
one of the best players ever in the world.
Bro, can you turn me up a notch?
Yeah,
just a tiny bit.
You're quite high, man.
Yeah, man. What, high on?
No.
Like, high on live.
Can you hear it?
John doesn't like it when I say I'm high on the show.
I don't mind.
He's like, he is not taking illegal drugs. He's high on his GB, wrote it.
But yeah, so but I mean, like I said, Keane, he always makes my team, regardless. And that's a lot of Arsenal fans will be annoyed at me at that, but you can't deny him, man. He's, as far as I'm concerned, you need that player that will put the fear of God on you on the pitch. That's why your team won. Because you're looking at Ferguson for starters, who will throw stuff.
The team that I observe. Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
okay,
bro,
yeah.
choir. Where are the kids, man?
Where the
Man United kids.
they're at home, man. What? You want me to bring them?
Yeah, I thought you're done with them.
Oh, the kids.
You can have them. You can have them. You can have them, man.
I'm gonna holler at you during the week.
Yeah, cool. No problem. Anyone can have them.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Should we do a fan giveaway?
What, some old
Red Devils.
Red Devil kits with body odor on it? How do we want that for, bruv?
People obsessed with
It's
one
true,
of them,
it's
innit?
true.
Did you ever
know
draw
what
girls with any of them kids?
It calls to the top some, man. All day long.
I mean? Yeah, I think there was one kit that
Listen,
where the guns came out, and that, where it was proper tight on the guns. So yeah,
Extra medium.
yeah. I met the twins once from when Man United beat Arsenal 8-2 at Old Trafford.
God,
I went to that
abysmal,
game.
That's savage,
It was
man.
a crazy game. And on the way back, and one of my friends, he listens to the pod as well. Like we bumped into the twins, the Fabio and Raphael.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think one of them was hobbling on crutches and that, and was like they were walking on road like randomly.
Yeah.
We were like, wow, like what are you doing here, man? It was like, I don't even think they could speak English that well at that time. Got a picture of them and that, and yeah, that was it. I got laryngitis after that day.
You seem
Screaming.
You meet
so
a lot
many
of
goals coming in.
You meet a lot of footballers, Chris.
I've met a few.
It's like the sport is attracted to you, bro.
I don't know, man.
You attract the sport, man.
I was actually gonna say, like meeting people that like Roy Keane and that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that I remember Roy Carroll came into my workplace and he just moved to West Ham from Man United, and I hated him so much.
Roy Carroll, Andy Carroll.
No, Roy Carroll, the goalkeeper. Remember the one that let in the goal against Tottenham?
Yes,
where
Roy Carroll.
I don't
they made a Sky Sports Plus advert out of him.
Well, a whole episode and
it
the whole
went-
Netflix series.
It went like the ball went way over the line and he clawed it back.
Sky Plus at the time will show you could rewind, so they would show that goal and show it going over the line.
You know what stuck in my head as a kid? Do you remember Ian Walker letting a weird goal like that?
Ian Walker.
He dived and it bobbled over.
Ian Walker,
Do you remember that goal?
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember he went out with some page 3 girl back in the day.
They all did, man.
Yeah.
They all did, man.
True that. No. But back then it was like he was young, he was a kid, and he was like, he's all right,
Like if I was a bit better, I'll have a Patreon. But you know what? You're a footballer.
I played football, yeah.
Did you play for any decent teams as a child?
Millwall when I grew up.
I done all right. I was at Blackburn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Go on.
And I was out in Turkey. I've got pictures as well to prove it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because everyone makes these accusations about themselves. Yeah, so when I was young, I was at Chelsea. And then it's like, and then I was at Leyton Orient. And I'm like, who was the manager? Who was the youth team manager? That's how you fuck them up. You know what I mean? Or name me anyone that played that made it. Because all the ones that made it will go to the lower leagues.
Yeah.
So with a few boys that I was at Blackburn, it was Jamal Johnson. You might have heard of him, black guy, striker. Well, everybody was pretty much Scottish or Irish up there. There was 4 of us that were just from London.
Yeah.
Junior, Dadson, big up Junior. He was there. He was at Arsenal as well for a long time. Yeah. So that's how you catch people out anyway.
Didn't Colin Kazim Richards play for Blackburn?
That's after though. That's when he was a pro by then.
Okay.
He started off, where did he start off? I don't know, like a 2nd division team. I went round to his dad's house to watch him. Well, with his dad.
Yeah.
Because my brother was real close with them.
Yeah.
My brother scouted him for the Turkish international team. So Colin's dad, Rodney. So when it was Fenerbahce versus Chelsea, I watched it with, obviously, Colin was at the game.
Yeah.
He wasn't there watching it with us. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Good times, man.
Cool.
Did you play, John?
No. I didn't play for anyone. I played football, but I didn't play for anyone. I didn't really pursue that, man.
But you went to school with someone, innit?
Yeah, Ashley Cole.
Yeah.
But I didn't play in any team whatsoever.
Just play for your school?
I did. I'm too busy chasing girls afterwards.
What was your position?
Left midfield or right back.
You left foot?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You?
Nah, right. I can play with both feet, but
Easy, Tiger.
I'm right footed.
My guy.
But I started off on left. Actually, at left back.
Could never put a ball in. I could just bomb down the wing.
So you were fast and kind of half a decent cross.
The crosses would just never really. So I always used to just do a strong pass along the floor.
Yeah, that works though. Sometimes.
Rather than try and do them long balls over. You know what I mean? So like, I was never really. I could always get away from players, get out of things, but just my crossing game. I remember
playing with you for the first time on a big pitch. Yeah, bags of energy, man.
Yeah, man.
Like he was running.
When we went on a bike
down.
ride, yeah. I'm not being funny. You're like 6'8". How tall is he?
About 8'8".
Fucking
I'm
massive.
6'4", bro.
Guys, don't let the camera fool you.
6'4".
When he stands up, he's up there somewhere.
6'4".
He's being modest.
6'4".
And we went on a bike ride. First of all, their bikes were just battered, right?
Yeah,
so
man.
usually when you're on a battered bike, it doesn't perform as it should. So I've come with like a brand new, my bike's all crisp. You know, got the right lube. You get dry lube, wet lube for different like weather conditions.
I don't even know what he's talking
Exactly.
about right now.
So my bike is like my bike service, my PSI.
I didn't even know you could get bike service.
Yeah,
None
bro.
of that,
My
bro.
tire pressures, my wheels have been trued, everything, right? Met these guys on Romford Road. This guy, John, is bombing it. I'm like, bruh, your fitness level is, for your size, is
It used to be better. It's since COVID, it's just been all over the place. Because I eat crap now, and it's not good. I need to sort it out, but
you could move though.
Yeah, it could be better. It could be better.
Yeah, but that's not mentioning where you rode from.
Oh yeah, well
to get there.
yeah. I mean, it takes me what now. And we haven't done it lately because it's just too dark now, getting up early. But it takes me about 24 minutes, 20 minutes to get from Upminster to Ilford in just cycling. And on that bike as well.
Did you do boxing?
No.
I used to love that.
I've always just done athletics. Always.
What,
that's
sprint?
It. Yeah, that's it.
You was a sprinter, really?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've ever
Your
done.
first touch must be horrible then, because sprinters look like they can't control
No,
the
my touch was okay. It was just the final finish. It was just
was he like Henri in his early days?
I think I was. No, I'm the Theo Wilcott.
Oh, okay.
Basically, bags of energy. Go to cross them. We like John.
Do you still play?
What the hell?
Do you still play, Chris?
Nah, last time I played was probably about 3 years ago. I'd say I used to play with.
I'm itching to
my
play.
ex.
I want to do it again.
We should do a 5-a-side.
No, I'm not doing 5-a-side. I want to do 11.
Well,
I want a big pitch.
We can't even get 11 people, bro.
That's it. You need 11 people.
The regulars on the podcast are always dropping.
I will die.
Why don't we do 7?
No, you won't die. Do you know why? Because this is so fucked up, and I don't even know how I feel about it. But there's like over 35 5-a-side leagues now. It's sad. This is how we roll.
I'll get even mad when I see them over 35s just sprinting past me. And
but I'm thinking for our age, I'm presuming.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to do it, I'll have a go. I'm not going to say no. I'll have a go. I'll turn up in a full kit.
We're going to wear bibs anyway, bro.
Nah, man. Full kit. When you go football, you got to look the part, man.
So what, we should buy press pulse kits. Do you know what I mean? Or don't get offended kids. We could have don't get offended kids and call people cunts and wankers. You know that was? And that's our little get out of jail clause.
I remember, right? I remember.
Again?
I'm not saying those words.
You know what?
No,
right?
you would never.
I remember when I used to play football with my friends. No one would really tell me the ball was poor. It would just be, John, you could have passed it there. And you know how I found out? I had a shit cross. I went playing with these white boys up in, I say white men, up in Bishop Stortford.
Yeah.
And we had a game against another rival law firm. So I'm running down the way, I put this boy, John, what the fuck was that? And you know, like, at this point now, you can't carry on how you would carry on. If you're with your peoples, then you're still around work people. You're like, I'm actually shit.
You know what? It's a good thing though. You get called out. I'm into that.
I was like, What do you mean? Oh, John, look, you just running down to me. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you can't get it in, pass it down. It's just like, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, you're shouting at me? But I get it.
Was this 5-a-side?
Nah, this was 11.
Wow, you lot got the whole. You got the courts, the attorneys, the jury. You even got the fucking criminal playing, bro. Are you lot getting that many players?
We played against another rival law firm. And I played on West Ham's old ground before.
Oh, they had the exhibitions, didn't they?
Yes, we played their training, not their training. I think they're up and coming players. Like, we played them. Jesus Christ, they ran rings. Yeah. Like the balls they were pinging. I was like, I ain't chasing that.
Do you know what? That reminds me of. I think the last time I played 11-a-side was 2015. I'm gonna say, or was it 2016? I think 2016. And I played with. I only played because like I was dating a girl at one time, and we had like a bit of a breakup, and I kind of like wanted to fix things with her. So I thought, let me just play with a friend's man. He's in a team. I can't remember what the team was called.
Yeah.
So he was like, he kept on saying, "Oh yeah, can you play? And I was like, yeah. So I thought, let me play, because I'm thinking she's gonna be there, innit? Like, I'm thinking,
like a cheerleader.
Yeah. So I can like,
she's got nothing else to do on a Sunday morning, bro.
But you know what?
Except for turn up and hope for her ex.
When a girl turns up, you kind of play better.
Yeah, your game just goes next level, innit?
Of course it does.
I remember one girl was dating. She turned up at one of the games I was playing, because we played multiple games against rival firms. And I started putting in balls. Like,
your cross got better.
My skill level was I was like, what's going on?
You could cross all of a sudden.
Standard. That's probably what you needed.
Man. I needed a girl on the sideline.
You just weren't interested in
football. She didn't see any of it, you know. She didn't see anything.
Girls never see anything.
She's like, oh, that was good, babe.
You should have said, you should have mentioned the offside rule.
That's long, bro. That's long.
At what age did you understand the offside rule?
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Because I was young. I thought I knew it for a long time, and I didn't really. But I'll pretend I knew it. Do you know what I mean?
No, mine.
I don't know. I
think I'm with you.
I got it late. I got it around 12. Really got it at 12.
Mine might have been a bit later. Might have been about 14.
That explains your crosses.
I just couldn't.
I
just didn't understand it.
No, once I understood the football, then I knew what the offside rule was. And I think I got it.
I mean, I was never caught offside.
I can't remember not getting it.
Because I always used
to be fast anyway.
Yeah, that's the problem. I never really got caught offside because I used to do dumb stuff. Well, not even dumb stuff. I enjoyed it. I used to, before the ball would come to me, I would say to people, you know I'm going to get the ball and pass you, innit? That's what I'm going to do. And then the defenders will try to push me. I get kicked and I'm still going to get the ball. And I'm going, and I'll talk to them as I'm doing it. And I'll just run off.
Yeah, there was always.
And then there was one guy that just said, yeah, but you know what, John? I'm not even going to chase you because guess what? That cross ain't going nowhere. And then you're just like, yeah, okay, that's when I started.
He's got a point.
Rethinking. So then I started playing like right back.
Why don't you just practice your crossing?
You know, with me, it was all about girls. You know, I never really put in the effort of trying to hone my craft of anything. You know what I mean? Right. Never really put in the effort. And I should have. You know what I mean? And if I did, would have been so much better. But then it comes down to supportive parents as well. You know, like we're doing with our kids now. We're supportive and they're excelling. If someone said that to us, we won't be sitting here podcasting right now, I'll tell you that.
We'll be getting them crosses
I'll be putting them crosses in properly.
like Walker.
Do you know what? You know, now we're talking about football. All these floodlights of like flashbacks are coming back, right? I remember when I moved from school that I went to in South London to school in Essex, all right? And I was the captain of my football team in my school in South London. And when we got to Essex, and I remember my brother was there, and I'm telling you, right, in the trials, the trial for the football team, bro, I scored 3 banging goals, right? My last goal, I went through the whole team and scored. and I didn't get into the school football team. And I'm not being rude, yeah, but there was this girl that got into the team, yeah. All right.
What the fuck? Wait.
Yeah,
is this a unisex team?
Bro, no, I think it was a race. No, 100%. I'm gonna say it was a racial thing.
Oh, don't use the race card. Man.
It's always a race thing, man.
100%. Bro, and you know, the school team, they lost 5-0. Yeah, they lost 5-0, and I was like, see. Because
they
you didn't put my
they need you, man.
It's like I don't know what it was. It was like, was I showing off or something? I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't put me in the team.
For the record, I was completely shit at football, man.
Really?
Yeah, FIFA I could just about manage.
What's your
You look
sport?
strange, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
Something's happened to you this week.
Good evening, fellas. Good evening, people. What's going on, Musa? The savage one has returned. I know I look strange, man.
I just looked at him properly.
I look like someone. You know what? I look like you know what my dad said to me. I look like someone. You know? Do you remember Midas Star? I got the Midas touch. Everything I touch turns to. I look like that brother.
I feel like you've got.
Huh? This is for the film role I'm doing, yeah.
I feel like you've got like a brother, right? I'm meeting now. Do you know? Like
Wait.
a brother called Jalok.
Now the camera see me for the
J-Lock.
first time. Oh yeah, J-Lock. I remember that.
J-Lock.
Yeah, J-Lock.
I can't do this.
Hello to the people. Yes, I have no beard. I'm currently filming for a multi-million-pound film at the moment. Yeah.
Shots fired. Can we talk about it now?
Directed by two of the biggest gatekeepers in the history of the world.
What's their names?
Huh? Mr. Hanks and Mr. Spielberg.
Oh, is it?
Oh, wow.
Hanks, Tom Hanks.
Mr. Pedophile Hanks.
Yeah, him. Yeah. I knew he was gonna say that. But hi guys.
Was that in,
Let's
A13 decides to.
let's protect his career a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, fucking hell.
I literally
You know what? Let's introduce the show. Yeah, bro,
I mean, bro, like I'm about to have a Hollywood fucking friend out here. Like,
you're gonna kill all your
you know what I
links
mean?
dead.
Do you remember that loan we were talking about last episode?
At least
Here
give
you
me,
go, like-
at least give me some chance. I've been with this casting team for years.
I'm gonna let you loose on something in a minute, Colin. But
I love
save
that
your
Rugrats
career,
jump.
man.
That jumper's hard. Show it to the camera,
What
man.
did I say before
Yes,
camera? And guess what?
You did.
He's got something to say about it.
This is actually a woman's jumper. Right?
Bro.
Yeah.
And guess what size he is in a woman's.
Size 16.
So your guy Kevin Samuels wouldn't be impressed with his size 16. He's like,
So yeah, I was
Pick up Chris Samuels as well.
scrolling
Of course, always.
on Fashion Nova, and I saw it, and I thought,
Fashion Over.
Yeah.
You know what that Black China goes on to, and Eric Molina and all them.
don't know who these
all them
people are,
hip-hop
bruv.
honeys. And all them loving hip hop, bro.
What you understand about
I don't know who
John?
these people are.
John
Of
doesn't.
course you do. Of course.
John's not-
You're following one of them. I see it.
I'm not.
John's
You
not
are.
from World Star Hip Hop, bro. He works in a law firm.
There you go.
Of course he
Right.
does.
So I saw this jumper, and I was like, it's hard.
The man say hip hop honeys.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
That's old school, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Well old, man.
That's
Way
fucking-
back at the cassette days,
That's
you know.
2004. Smack DVD.
Chucky, Tommy, Phil and Lil and Reptar. Where's Angelica?
She's not on here.
You know something about Rugrats?
But I've got an Angelica one.
You know something about Rugrats? If you notice that Angelica would bad up all the babies, she never bad up Susie.
I know.
Never bad up Susie.
No, yeah,
Black
I've
girl.
got a Susie one. Yeah, I've got a Susie one.
That was one of my favorite when I was a kid. Rugrats in the morning.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, and
Yeah,
I'll just be happy for a while.
That's why, because I saw it and it brought it back. I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
And I thought, let me go in the men's department. Nothing. She's dead. And I thought, all right. Let me look at the women's. And, you know, they got the plus size models, innit? So you're looking at it, you're thinking, yeah, that'll fit me.
But now, but you know what? Now that you said that, yeah.
Politically correct.
I'm sorry.
Now that you said that, though,
Look at the
the
state of
arms
that.
in them are is a little bit looser than if it was men's. It'd be tighter.
Yeah, tight fitted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
don't wear my clothes tight fitted. So
I
for
mean-
me, it's all right.
Look, man, there's nothing wrong with women's clothes these days. You
Listen,
know,
man, I've got-
we cover little Nas X on every
I got
episode.
women's trainers.
Oh, mate.
I got women's trainers. They're women. They're women colours. I will buy, like, if I see trainers I
I
like.
can't do it, man.
But if I see trainers I like, colours are nothing to me. You know what I mean? It's like and they're making like size. I think the women's size in men's is like a size 13 for a size 11.
Wow, you know the little hustle, so you get it cheaper and all that. But then
you don't really get. I suppose you do. You do. Women's trainers are cheaper. Yeah. They only like
you know why?
10, 20 quid.
Men have more money.
Wow, it's gonna be this type of show, isn't it?
No, but why do they price it more for men though? Think about that. We love a little equality.
I don't know, you know.
Just point it out there.
Do you know what? There should be equal rights.
Yeah.
Either bring the price down or push the price up.
And also make size 13s, size 11s too.
This is true.
11.5.
I want our sizing changed.
11.5.
You mean like 10.5
inches?
Yeah, but I'm talking about US.
Is this black business?
No. I was talking about,
I'm hearing 11.5, 10.5.
I mean like 10.5. Just the 10.5 reminds me of like Miss Obama.
Yeah,
you know?
Michelle Obama. Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
Right, you know, we're gonna move on.
Wait, hang on a second though. That jumper would fit her.
Nah, it'll be too big for her, innit?
Well, it depends, innit?
What's her
If she's been
sizing?
doing shrugs this week, I mean, if
Her shoulders would fit in that.
That's right. You know, I'm not on Black History Month. I'm not doing it, man.
is it Black History Month?
Yeah, October. Black History Month.
Oh, don't get
out of
it.
here.
What happens at the end of Black History Month?
You know what?
Halloween.
Wait, before we start, right?
Oh shit!
I need to get something off my chest.
Are we gonna
right?
introduce the show?
Let's introduce the show first and foremost. My name's John Alexander. You know what this is. Let's get it.
Chris goes last. Don't try it with your fucking super duper. Yeah, no. Go on.
Good evening, everybody. It's J-Lock.
Yeah, because
I heard that episode.
I can't look at Colin in the eye right now. It's big.
It's so different.
He's just he's not one of us no more.
So like, shall I leave? Shall I go home? I had to go on the A2. I had to go on the A2 to come here, you know. The flipping I had to go through Bexley Heath, some joke thing. Yeah, man. But anyway, it's J-Lock, aka Cole J, Mr. Rap Stars. Hey, well, I wasn't here last week. I am now officially in a Hollywood movie. Still got filming tomorrow in the I have no beard. John is and Mr. Alexander cannot handle it. He can't even look me in the eye anymore.
You're not beard gang no more, bro.
You know what it is?
Only for a few weeks.
Do you know what it is? That's some Illuminati stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's a sacrificial.
Sacrificial.
His beard was a sacrifice.
Chris is like,
they have demasculinized the black man. Is that not what's happened?
They took away his beard. They took away your beard, bro.
They even put me in makeup and hair as well, you know. But they gave me a nice little a taper fade. That wasn't too bad. I haven't cut my hair for 5 weeks.
Oh, you got to leave it like that?
I have to.
You know what annoys me, right? In films. It's so annoying. It's like when they got black people on the films, right? Their hair just looks dead. And it's like no black man on earth is rocking
you know what?
Dead fade.
You know what? Listen, after the introductions, I'll give you a quick little intro in regards to what I'm doing and why I look like this and what's going on with the movie. So over to
Yeah, Big L, Eagle time, baby. But you know what? Congrats, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I have to put the congrats in my intro because having a Hollywood friend, I'm down with that shit. Keep all the gates as possible, bro. I am down with gatekeeping.
But what did I say?
I'm down.
What have I said?
What?
In the past how many... No, wait. What have I said in the past how many podcasts that one of us is going to be a gatekeeper on this podcast? We're all going to have to like it.
Yes. Chris, what do you mean?
Not.
What do you mean what?
That will go against everything I stand
20
for.
years deep, man. 20 years deep, man. 20
You're
years deep.
going to turn your back on your friend, yeah? He's a
man.
gatekeeper now. He's rolling with
Chris,
that man.
If he goes against the Most High, then I'm sorry, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Man, I don't know. I need 100 grand, man.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
I need 100. I need the racks.
You know what I'm going to do, right? One day, I might end up keeping some gates somewhere and I'll have like a good billion. I will buy you a house and a nice car. I'm just going to be like, fam.
He's going to say no.
You can have it. It's all yours.
Yeah.
Just know how I got here.
Ferrari.
Do you know what, though?
Sounds like a story in the Bible, isn't it, when Jesus was tempted. Know how I got here. You can have all of this.
I'm getting a gatekeeper t-shirt. I am. I'm going to look at designing one and I'm going to wear it next episode.
One of us is going to make it. I'm telling you.
Bro.
One of us. You know what?
It's not going to be
The crazy thing is, if it was him, I'll be looking at him like this. I'll be doing this.
You know. But yeah, Chris, man, your intro, bro.
humble servant of the Most High, Yahuwah, blessed by the Ruach HaKodesh and the beauty of his son, Yahushua HaMashiach, is Chris Samuels, here to pod. All praise to the Most High, Yah. Hallelujah.
Amen.
And before we start,
Amen.
Ryan's been away for a couple of weeks training hard. He came second in the Arnold Classic. So congratulations.
Incredible.
That's another 100 grand, friend. My assets and investments are good on this show, bro.
Ryan is now officially the gatekeeper of the fitness industry.
He's up there.
So hopefully he'll be here next week to explain.
He should have won.
Yeah, he should have won.
I haven't seen the competition, but he should have won.
Yeah, he should have. He's my friend. He should have won.
He should have won.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll look at it through these eyes. Should have won. Should have won, Ryan. Should have won. Right, before we get into any topics, right, I need to get your man's views. I was scrolling, as you do, right? I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this post and it cut deep because I understood it, right? Listen, my sneaky link cut me off and my girl keeps asking me what's wrong. Please leave me alone. I just lost the love of my life.
What?
Wow, not everyone's gonna make it, boy.
But the thing is, I was sitting there. I'm gonna expose this because I can. I don't. You know what I mean? It's not my wife, someone else. But back in the day, I was in that predicament. It was like I had a chick. This chick wasn't even my girl, but she was more or less. It was unconfirmed. And then I had a little side thing. And I was getting ready to upgrade the side thing to my main chick and get rid of this one. But then we had an argument. She locked it off. So I'm now with this.
Oh, she locked it off?
Yeah. So like now I'm back. And I'm just like, you know, this girl's being really nice to me. Oh, what's wrong, babe? And I'm just like, go away. I have lost the love of my life.
But do you know why that's happened to you? Because women have got this weird manipulation into putting you into a relationship you don't want to be in.
Yeah.
That's what's happened in that situation. Wow. You truly didn't want to be with her, but she somehow... Bruv, they've got this way of fucking getting you in when you don't really want to be in, but the pussy's good, so you kind of go in. And then it's like, I don't really want to be here, but I'm here. and then you do that shit, and then you get upset. And then you go to her about your depression, but you can't really tell her. Yeah, I'll be there. And you feel so... She'll message you like, babe, is everything okay? And you're like, you can't say?
You just can't take it. You can't take it.
You just take your mind out of the room.
I wonder if women do that. You know, when you're like, babe, you're right, and they're bare moody. They're like, oh, it's because Tyrone didn't like, in their brain, they're like, oh, James hasn't been texting me. And you're just there like, oh, man, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with her.
What did I do?
Yeah.
When I read that post, it just cut deep. I started laughing out loud because it cut deep. I was just like, oh man.
So when you laugh out loud, did like Susanna be like, John, what's up?
No, I was on my own when I read this. Because then it would have been, why are you laughing?
Yeah.
You see what though? Looking at them quotes here or them things, how many people do you think cheat statistically in relationships?
I think a lot.
How common do you think it is?
I think a lot of more youngsters than people approaching our age.
I disagree. I think older people are more easy.
It depends because
older pussy's easy pussy.
If you've got,
I'm getting laid more now than I did when I was 18. If you want to, because people are more liberal about sex as you get older. No, you don't live at your mum's no more. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit more.
I had all bad stories to not have girls in my yard when I was at my mum's. So. Nah, it's a difficult one because I feel like if you've got that side of you out and you've just banged your way through your 20s, you're pretty much just, okay, cool. Now it's like the necessity to even think about cheating is just long.
Yeah.
Like,
so much energy used up in it.
Yeah, forget about the fact that
brothers are tired now.
Forget about
It's long. It's long.
But also forget about for the minute, right? Because people nowadays, they don't care about marriage, right? They don't care about that, right? It's people nowadays. So forget about that and let's just take the thing of cheating. The energy it takes
to cheat.
It's just long. And then you got to think of stories to cover up the lies. And it's just like,
and I think
bro, I talk in my sleep.
Yeah, you talk in your sleep. Have you had a situation when you talked in your sleep and then something happened with a previous?
Wow.
I've had that, yeah.
When you talked in your sleep?
Yeah, previous.
Bro, that's
girls,
why you needed a podcast to get it out. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's just like, for me, it's just long. It's just like, it doesn't even enter my brain.
I think also as you get older, you would hope people's morals are a bit more in the right place.
And I'm just busy.
They need to be, because it's long. Being older and doing a madness, it's just long.
That's what I mean. Like, you kind of got to live with it when you're older, and it's more disrespectful, because now you're dealing with a real human adult being.
Yeah.
And when you're a kid, you don't look at women like that. You don't see them with that same respect.
No,
I didn't anyway. Do you know what I mean? That they have feelings in my brain.
But because you're still trying to figure yourself out.
And then, so now I think when you cheat now, you got to really take that home and live with it. Don't get me wrong, there's still some savages out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Different types of savages.
Yeah, I'm not one of them. I'm not in that class.
Nah, do you know what? I think at the end of the day, when you're younger, you have to get it out of your system. I mean, there's no point.
You're just not designed for it.
There's no point. I'll be honest. Being especially young men, I wouldn't try to settle down as a young man. I wouldn't. Because you need to get that out of your system.
Yeah.
Once you get out of your system, you're good to go, and you're good to settle down properly. Mm-hmm. But you need to know yourself, and you need to know your control limits as well.
Yeah.
And you won't have those control limits if you don't get it out of your system. It's not gonna happen.
He's right, man. I agree.
Because if that comes into adulthood, it's all types of headache. So just get that out of the way when you're in your 20s and
man, bang your way through your 20s, man.
Until the penny drops. Like once a penny drop, like your maturity just comes like a thief in the night.
I think it's a testosterone thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think when we get older, our testosterone sort of starts.
It does drop. It does drop.
Slips.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there were times, without giving out too much information, you know, the numbers, you could just keep doing things. You could keep doing it every day, like 4 times a day or some shit. Bro, I've got backaches now. Do you know what I mean? It's long.
Bruv, listen. I'll be 100%. I ain't got time. Who's got time for that? I need to sleep, innit? I don't need to be doing it 4 times a day. Let me just get my one and ins, man, and I'm gone. I ain't got time for this.
Energy.
The thing for me, I'm ready to go anytime. I'm ready to go.
Are you match fit?
I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now.
I'm match fit, but
give me the green light.
Are you fight ready?
No, but like after the first round,
it's done, bro.
I'm happy to just call it a day,
bro. I got one Deliveroo straight after.
Even sometimes if like if I'm like egged on to keep going.
Deliveroo Plus, by the way.
I just can't be asked.
It's long.
Free delivery.
It's long.
Yeah.
I'm just, and I think that comes with age. And I also think women's sex drive actually increase as they get older.
I agree with that too.
And
no, well, I don't know. They got menopause, and that shit fucks them up.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a little window before that happens.
Yeah, that's true. That's you know what that is? I think nature gives them that little bit of moment to get pregnant again before the menopause. So then they get this like rush of like horniness,
especially when they settle down.
So what age is that?
Menopause is what? It could happen, I think, any time.
50, 60?
38, 40.
They say 40.
Yeah,
35 to 40 would be where they are the horniest, apparently, statistically.
It's crazy. So, you know.
So, like, how old's your ladies? He's thinking I've got some good times to look forward.
He's got 5 years left.
He's like, boy, in 3 years. Woo!
He's got 4 years left.
You know that ones?
Next Olympics.
Come home from a long day's work.
But step up the training.
In its own.
Oh, mate.
It's crazy, man. Right, so should we get into some topics?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Should we do it, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what, right? The witch hunt is happening again for men.
What's that?
Right, so we're talking about the Sarah Everard thing. The police officer that stopped and killed her. Remember the woman that was walking home late one night on the South Circular?
Oh, yeah.
There's another girl, innit?
Sarah Everard.
There's another one recently, though.
Wasn't it the same one?
What, with the police as well?
It's an 8.
Is that the one that was walking at 5 a.m. in the morning or something?
That was a tragic situation.
Is that the one where like, the Green Party came out and says, "Oh, all men's got to be home by 6 a.m.?"
Yeah.
That's mad. Yeah.
Well, he's now been sentenced and whatnot.
Okay.
But the police are now advising you should run away and call 999 if you are stopped by a lone officer and feel unsafe. The Met now says this now.
Is that to women? Or
This is to women.
anyone?
No, this is to women. This ain't to...
Yeah, because it might be a fake Fed too, though, because you get imposters. The hustles, like the world, people are smart.
Yeah.
Criminals, rapists, murderers are smart.
Yeah.
So, and you could buy costumes and shit probably online, I'm guessing, easy. eBay.
Probably, yeah. I mean, but the thing is, it's
Fake badges and that.
Yeah.
It's a case of you now can't trust the... Well, we know you can't trust the police, but...
Can you just abbreviate on why we can't trust the police?
Well...
Is it due to genetics or...
Okay, all right, let me tell you about my experience with the police. Walking home one day, going to my own property. I own, it's mortgaged. They're following me. Okay, so I'm looking back and he's driving alongside me. I'm on the pavement. He's driving alongside
This is like
me.
the Muhammad Ali scene.
And I'm
bro.
thinking to myself,
Where Ali's jogging.
I'm thinking to myself,
Was he like, I'm going to be the heavyweight champion?
I was walking. The crazy thing is I was coming back from a Link's house, right?
Oh, wow.
So I was in a happy mood. I already just shot my shit. You know what I mean? I'm done. Like, I just want to go home.
How many
and
rounds
rest.
you do? One or two?
I done a couple rounds. I was a champ, man. Back in the day.
They could sense what colour the girl was. That's why.
I don't know. No, it was a black girl though.
Oh, was it?
Oh, okay.
Black officer.
No, it was a white officer.
The white one, yeah.
And he went to me. So I got my key out. Stopped at the gate. Opened the gate. Do you live there? My key. What are we talking about, man? Like, why are you asking me these dumb questions? I don't get rude. I said, well, I can. I'm on my property now. That's the public pavement.
Right.
I'm actually on my property.
Are you in
now.
the gate, like the front garden?
I'm in the front bit
Right.
now.
Is this Manor Park?
This is in Manor Park.
Yeah, but listen, that shit don't run in Manor Park. They will come into that bit in Manor Park.
I said to him, look, this is my property. You cannot step here.
Right.
Like, unless you have justified reason or some sort of warrant, you can't step here. Right? Oh, yeah, there's been a lot of break-ins in the air. Well, there ain't been a break-in in my ass, mate. Jog on. Don't get rude. Or what? And this went on for about 5 minutes, and I actually went inside. While he was talking, I just opened my door. Yeah, see you later. Shut the door. All right? I just left him out there. I just thought to myself, why am I arguing with you? I'm on my property. Now, us as black people, we understand what the situation is. Like, you don't trust police. Right? I've got friends who are police officers, and they're cool. Right? That's fine. But some of them, and I am a believer. It's crazy. I am a believer of more of us need to be in the police force to change it.
Yeah.
I do believe that.
I don't believe that.
I know you don't.
And I don't agree with it. Because you know what? The moment you put people in positions of power from ethnic backgrounds, they turn into cunts, bro.
Yes, I've experienced that as well.
They turn into the biggest cunts.
I've experienced that when I got arrested.
Even in politics.
When I got arrested.
Actually, yeah.
Do you remember when I got arrested?
Yeah, I was there. I was there.
The black guy cuffed me.
Right.
I actually handed myself in.
Right.
He still felt the need to cuff me.
Yeah.
The white police officer goes, why is he in cuffs?
Yeah,
he handed himself.
He's cooperating, man. Chill. Do you know what I mean?
Take him off.
Right.
So the guy took him off, and he actually said to me, "Are you all right? You need a drink." And the black guy screwing me.
That don't surprise me though.
I've handed myself in.
Wow.
Right. And this is the thing. It's like, so I get that as well, but the crazy thing is I still want my people to win. And I still think more, if someone like me went into the police force, I'll be a cool police officer. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, but what's it called? I experienced something similar to you as well. Not, I didn't get arrested that night, but I remember
That night.
4 nights later.
But I was driving, and I was with one of my exes, and the lights were turning. They were turning orange to turn red, and I knew there was a police car behind me, and obviously it was orange, and I went past the lights, right? And then it changed red after I went past it. And then they started flashing and all that. So I'm thinking like, nah, it can't be me. And they're still behind me flashing. So cool, I pulled over, and this is A406, right?
Oh, man.
I've done that. I've got a story. Yeah.
I've been pulled over on there as well.
So like 3 officers came out. So there was a white guy.
3, you know.
Yeah, a white guy, a mixed race guy, and a black woman.
See,
right?
this is light skin versus light skin business.
Not yet. All right. So then, so do you know what? It was only the black girl, the black woman, that was talking the most. Like, oh yeah, you went over the red light. I said, no, I didn't go over the red light. She's like, yeah, you did. You went over the red light. You went over. I said, no, we're gonna give you a ticket. I said, bro, hold on,
bro. What is it, bro?
You're pissing her off, bro. You're just pissing her off more.
Hold on,
bro.
Who are you talking to? Like,
so like, who are you talking to?
Yeah. So
you wonder why? What happened?
No. You know, my ex, like, she must have come out. She's like, giving
what
it.
Was
blah, blah,
what color was your ex? 'Cause I'm just trying.
She was.
I'll tell you whether this will help or not.
Let's say she was mixed race.
Oh, was it that one?
Nah, it's younger. When I was younger.
Okay.
When I was young, Cooley.
You're not allowed to say that word. I get offended, and so does the community of Trinidad. No, for real.
Or then
You're not allowed to say that word.
Why not?
Because that is the equivalent to the N word in the community. I'm serious though.
Is it?
Yeah, John.
It is.
It is. See?
Can't say. You can't say.
They get.
So if I say she had
I have to pull you out.
C hair.
No.
So she had Cooley hair.
Don't worry about her hair.
Yeah. So
Why are you mentioning
Indian
her
like
hair?
hair, man.
Yeah.
Indian like hair.
all right, cool. All right,
It's crazy,
I
yeah.
apologize to the Trinidadian community.
Hey,
and I've got family who are Trinidadian as well.
I'm just doing my bit.
The show is called "Don't Get Offended," guys.
So if you got offended, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Why are you apologizing for?
Anyway, back to the story. So what's it called? So it was the black woman was the one that wanted me to get the ticket and get the fine and that. It was the white guy that was trying to calm her down. The mixed race guy, he was humble and that he was talking to me sensibly and that. And in the end, it was the white guy that said, "Oh, look, listen, like, like you need to calm down to the black woman." He wasn't like, we could see that he was honest and that with what he was saying. And she was like, "No, he needs to get a ticket. He needs to get." And I'm like, "Raw, like, hold on, like, I'm thinking at that time we're both black." Do you know what I mean? Why are you coming for me? Like, I'm one of that, I ain't got no criminal records or anything like that. I ain't done nothing dumb. Like, you can check my records and all that. So why are you coming at me for? And the mixed race guy, actually, he was cool. He was cool. But I just didn't know what the black woman's problem was with me. Just didn't know.
It's a funny one. It's a funny one. I mean,
I don't want to deal with anyone that's similar to me in any positions of power.
I get what you're saying.
They
as
always
well.
got some shit
I get it,
going
but
on.
It's kind of like the devil you do, the devil you don't.
Yeah, well, when I deal with a white officer, I just know what I'm dealing with. And if anyone's going to be a cunt, I'd rather it be them.
Yeah.
It just hurts more when it comes from someone ethnic. Because I look at them, I'm like, bruh.
Yeah. You're one of us. You're one of me.
Like, bruh.
Yeah.
I know you come from the council flat like me. Do you know what I'm saying? I know your mum beat you with a slipper like me. I know you're really broke after all this as well. Yeah. Just stop it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Where it's like when it comes from them, it's a little bit more accepted.
Is it something, do you think it's like, for your example, Chris, trip. You think it's like them trying to earn their stripes?
Amongst their white peers.
They feel that...
Yeah.
I don't even know.
That's what that sounds.
There's an analogy I want to make, but it's very inappropriate, and I think you might understand which one I'm trying to make.
I think a lot of. I think in jobs, especially like when black people go into power, I don't know why it is, but a lot of them seem to want to show themselves. Above you, like kind of thing,
and crush their own community.
Yeah,
but you get that but you get that with Asians as well. It happens.
Yeah, I'm sure it happens everywhere. But I'm just thinking,
but then equally, let's play devil's advocate here. It's like for instance, when I told you that story about the boy that kept coming late to work.
I thought you meant to the podcast.
No.
Not me, man. I think you talk about the other guy with the
J-Lock. I was talking about J-Lock.
Oh, yeah, J-Lock. Yeah, no, I'm not J-Lock.
I'm working in an industry that is predominantly white people, right? So they've already got an impression of you, right? Obviously, and they seem to look at us all the same. So I've gone in there and I've set a precedent. Now, they've employed another black guy and he's just rolling up whenever he wants and it's just unacceptable. Now, at that point, I've had a word with him.
Did he spud you? I had to ask you this.
I don't spud.
No, but did he try?
I can't remember. No.
Because they always, because every time I'm in a white environment and there's someone ethnic, they just feel like,
nah, don't spud me, man. Just shake my hand.
Put your hand
it's
out
cool.
like this.
It's fine. You know what I mean? But it's
so what? He was late and you felt he's not representing people. Like your people,
yeah, because
the right
it's
way.
Like my thing is they already look at us in a certain light.
Yeah, you're not helping, I guess,
and you're not helping the situation. Now you're rolling in late. You got your breakfast in your hand. You're giving dumb excuses because you live nearer to the city than.
But you know what, bro?
Else.
It's individualism, though.
Yeah,
we're in an age of individualism when people don't feel that they represent each other no more, even in communities.
That's cool.
Do you know what I mean?
The old white man looks at us as one.
So basically, what
and when you work in law,
it's different.
You can sit here and spin it and tell me all kinds of whatever way you want. The bottom line is they look at us as one.
So basically, what you're saying is that guy coming in late and all the old white men will basically eventually paint you all with the same brush.
Yes. And the thing is as well,
you're fulfilling their little thing in their brain anyway of what they.
And the thing is as well, when shit happens, he's gonna want me to back him.
You can't back him.
If you're coming in late and you're giving them excuses, don't look at me to back you. Like I will back you if it's a decent, like it's something real. You know what I mean? Like, but if they're saying we're gonna let you go because you're coming in late, you're not doing this, you're not doing. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? And that's me again. So
I wouldn't even expect you to be, just because you're the same colour, I don't really expect you to
get that though.
Say, I don't roll like that personally. You got to turn up and do the job, bro. You ain't getting no stripes because like you speak the same language as me or whatever.
That's 100% with me, man.
You know what I mean?
If you ain't doing the job, don't expect me to try.
I don't care if you're white, black, Asian. If you're doing a great job,
that's how we look at it.
Then we're good. Yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's how we look at it, man. But
you ain't getting no brownie points just because you come from the same village as my grandma.
100%.
Fuck that. Turn 100%. Up on time, bruv.
Yeah,
100%, man. I agree.
Working.
I agree. But I think we lost the point a bit, you know. Yeah, police.
Yeah.
Women.
The 5
999.
Oh yeah.
So you're supposed to phone 999 or wave down the bus as well. I read in one article. It's like, what's the bus gonna do? They don't care.
Well,
my thing is mate. Now.
No, this is similar to a law in Canada.
Clueless.
In Canada, so that one's about the police, and if a woman feels threatened, they can call the police or can call someone else. In Canada, there's a law called the menacing law. So if a woman is walking on the street and if a man walks past her and if she feels that he is staring at her inappropriately and she feels a bit threatened, she can call the police and then get arrested.
Wow.
It's called the menacing law.
Could you imagine if that law was like in 2000 when we was in Leicester Square drawing jam? I would have had the longest time in jail. In Carnival. Carnival, I would have been for prison in life.
100 years.
Life imprisonment.
You be sharing a jail cell with R. Kelly. Sorry, no, Musa. His name is called R. Telly. You know why? He is looking to snitch right now. Have you heard about it?
Snitch on what?
He's looking to snitch on the whole industry. He thinks he's Frank Lucas from American Gangster. He's trying to snitch so he gets his
there is a black book there. I won't be surprised.
There's the gatekeepers are about to be let loose.
Can't need to talk about the Epstein flights and that.
Pretty sure he will.
Well, let's stay on topic.
All right, but you know what though? You see women,
the feminists are gonna kill us right
now.
No,
but they do have to be protected. Like, think about this, as you describe yourself as the chung one. Yeah. If you was a female, you probably think you'll be chung too, right?
Of course, I'll be the chungest female alive.
Exactly.
I'll be buff.
Exactly. No, wait. Let's stay on topic, before Let's stay on
You know,
topic.
you give yourself a round of applause, man.
I mean, you do have a female jumper on too, so you know what I mean?
I'll be true.
Yeah, you're in the energy. But what I'm saying is this.
I'm transitioning.
Yeah, for real. See, the feminists will love us. Actually, they hate they hate some of that.
Not what I'm about to say, though.
But here's what I'm saying.
Drop it.
Think about it as a woman, yeah? Especially the prettier ones.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, fuck, I'm so bad at this, innit? Because they're like, oh, what about the butters ones? Whatever. You know?
Why are you calling us butters?
Yeah. You know, you're butters anyway. What I'm saying is this, though. When they get on trains, yeah, when they walk to the corner shop, there is harassment from horny men.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
and even your wives have probably got stories. Every girl I've dated.
my wife had one recently, like literally
Right.
Thursday.
Right. So in
happened?
society, in society, there has to be, I don't know how to word this, but we clearly don't know how to be, because I was probably a wrong one too when I was a bit younger.
Listen, we were all Ronalds when we were younger.
Right.
But it seems to be.
But then no one taught us either, though.
But then that's the thing.
Because I never had a conversation with my dad about how to deal with women. Did you?
No.
Right. So
my
maybe
dad was a gallus, man. He was pushing out having kids all over the place. So I would never want to have that conversation. To be, I'm more.
He'll be like, John, go get him, boy. You know what I mean? You think you can outnumber me? You got another 8 to catch.
I heard my dad had games.
It's 8-0, John. But you
My
hear
dad was a super sweet boy in Jamaica, man.
you hear my thing, like, when it's our loved ones getting harassed, this shit ain't funny.
Yeah,
you know, when it's your wife or your sister or your daughter, like, it's not funny. It's not.
I'm speaking from. I've got 3 girls. Right. So eventually they are going to meet this kind of opposition. Right. One, I'm not too worried about, because the likelihood she'd probably cut you. So I'm not worried about.
No, but John, there's some nasty guys.
No, I understand. But what I'm saying to you is, now this is where the feminists will kill me. But my thing is, like, for instance, when we went cycling in Vicky Park, we were the only 2 guys in there at 5 a.m. in the morning. There was about
a lot of girl runners around there.
15 women we passed jogging in this park that's misty, it's quiet, and it's massive in the morning.
Yeah.
I get why they're doing it. I get it. So it's just easier to run in a quiet park, less hassle, and probably men staring at them. I get that. But the problem is, at 5 a.m. in the morning, that park is not safe.
Yeah, for real.
Is it street lit?
No,
it's not dark.
Kind
but
of. It's weird.
So they're putting
it's just really quiet.
So accountability.
This is my problem. There is a problem here of common sense.
Yeah, but then men shouldn't. It's men that's doing this. So we have to address
men
why
as well.
why men are, why men
call them out.
Men as well.
So it's like you're treating the problem like the symptom, not the cause here.
Yeah,
you hear
but
me?
What I'm saying
so the cause is what? Psychotic rapist men.
Yeah, but they do it all the time.
How does a man become like that?
Yeah, but they do it all the time, because when, for example, like I multiple exes, and this is not like, this is always the same thing. You're on the phone to them and they're out.
It's annoying. I get that.
I'm on my phone to my man right now. I'm on my phone. Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, but then equally, we can't do that. Because how many times have you heard me?
No, I hear that.
When we were younger.
John, stop. Don't even go. Don't do it.
I wasn't asking about your man. I get that.
You're snitching on yourself right now.
If I'm going to sit here,
don't do it, bro.
And we're going to have this conversation.
I'm telling you as a brother, don't do it.
We have to call it out.
No, we did it. We did it.
Many a times I'd be out and I'll be speaking to a girl. I'll say something to her. She'll talk. And then she'll be like, I got a man.
See, I'll stop there.
No, I'll say, he's not here.
Yeah.
But guess what? But wait, listen, let me tell you something though. But listen, he'll back me here, right? What I'm saying to you is, that girl still stopped and had a conversation with me. That girl still gave me her number. Me and that girl still linked.
Exactly.
There was, I didn't pressure. I just said, your man's not here.
So you basically let her know, if you're down to cheat, I'm open. And she was down to cheat.
But the problem was with that, all right, so saying that, there was a lot of girls back in the day who had a man, and the same scenario happened. But
we're talking about children age here, though, right?
No,
Come
20s.
Early 20s.
18,
right.
20, mid-20s,
See, them numbers are...
mid-20s.
No. See, them numbers, it's all a bit...
It's a bit messy.
It's a bit... Yeah.
Right,
We're talking about adulthood. Let's go 25 onwards. That shit should be cleared up, man. At 25
So you reckon around the 18, 20 mark? So you mean like the 18, 20 mark?
That was 25, I was still like,
impressionable.
you got a man.
Wait, hold on, Colin, go.
So you're saying about the 18, 20-year-old area, they're more impressionable and more gassed kind of thing.
I think the men don't...
Whereas when you get past 25, it's a bit more of like...
girls are probably more open to cheating at that age. Men are just fucking horny. So I think the control and the ethics and the morality is a little bit void at that moment. Yeah. And even they're probably not ready for some of the lessons.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, after 25, the way you communicate with women, you have to have accountability for. That child shit.
Yeah,
if I see a 25-year-old say to a woman, so, bruh, leave the lady alone, man. At 25, you still...
They still gave me the number.
I gave him a clap, you know. You should have gave me the other one.
But listen, you know, I get what you say. And yes, men...
Because it's rapey. At that age, it's rapey behavior, bro. It's no longer
it's rapey behavior if she continues to... If she doesn't...
yeah, but you're pushing. She's already said what she said.
I get what you're saying. It's wrong.
Well, you're saying she's pushing, but
you shouldn't
where's
be doing
it wrong though? Because at the end of the day, if I say your man's not here, and then you still proceed to conversate with me, and then you give me the number, and this is the crazy thing. I even forgot how I used to move. I used to tell them.
John.
I used to tell them.
Feminists.
I used to tell them. You phone me.
Yeah, he did.
So one did my number.
Because that was always...
You phone me.
Yeah.
Then I know it's... You know what
real.
I mean?
It's real. It's not like...
And, bruv, never failed. She would always ring. And she got a man.
All right, but that could have went wrong too.
No. But then, can I just say...
A lot of things that they could have gone wrong, but they never did.
Can I just say that then, right, what should have happened is that from the get-go, as soon as... if she's got a man, as soon as you start talking, there should be no conversation.
Yeah, but they're scared, some of them too. If they just ignore you, there's some dudes that can't get laid who try to bully women into sex.
You're right.
I get that.
Because, for instance, Susanna, on Thursday night, she had to work late to do a function for a workplace. And she basically is serving drinks and you're just helping out these posh white people and buying art and shit and whatever it is. And one of the guys took a liking to her. And he kept telling her to come in. She went, I'm married. Fuck off. Who cares about married, he said. He basically,
but that's like you saying,
basically run my team.
Yeah, he said the same.
But the response was different, right?
Right.
She said, you wouldn't want my husband to come down here. Leave me alone. Right? And that was it. She didn't continue the conversation after that. It was just, and she spoke to her manager, and her manager kind of said to the guy, look, you're harassing her.
You know, you could have phoned all of us.
She could have phoned me. I would have got in that car, paid the congestion charge.
We could have went there. We could have went there, beat him up, put portable mics on, and done a podcast.
There you go. I would have took some art. I would have took some art as well.
yeah. Put it in your living room.
Right. So what did the manager do?
He pulled the man up and basically, he kept him away from her, and he just said, leave her alone. But then she was a bit scared because afterwards, when she came out, he was leaving the same time.
Right, so, and this is what I mean. She shouldn't feel scared. And the reason why she felt scared is because he was like, who cares about marriage?
Yes.
If he just said...
disrespect.
If he just said, sorry, whatever, have a nice night, love, whatever, took the L in it and moved on to the next.
Yeah, that's what he should, But, she felt a bit insecure, so she got a cab from her workplace to Fenchurch Street. Just because she didn't want to be around him, he was drunk as well.
Right, he's gonna.
You know what I mean? So it's happened to her. So I get both sides. But when I used to do it when I was younger, like I said, after we had the initial conversation,
but I don't know if that's okay in today's world because we're dinosaurs. So you're going back into like your golden era where maybe now that shit might be fucked up.
Now there's a lot of things I look at, even like
you wouldn't get away with it at all.
No, like there's a lot of things I look at and I cringe. Like
but if your daughter said I got a boyfriend, has Finn got a boyfriend?
She had a boyfriend, yeah.
To some guy now, and if his response was, "Who cares?" In today's world, that's like, "Yo, stop there, stop there." It's like,
but then equally, we have to know the difference, because at the minute, it's like it sounds like men can't talk to women. Period. Now. So, but then,
but if women like you, they let you know what I want.
How are you supposed to be?
They do it online.
Exactly. They that's how they do it.
It's probably why they do it online.
Yeah, but even in work, if a girl like, see, you know, they'll look at you when you're at the water fountain and you're just there like, hey, you know.
You know what? That's actually a good topic.
I don't work in the office.
Does the men or the boys of this generation now, do they know how to communicate properly with women of today?
No, they don't.
No,
I don't know.
Do they have the skills? Do they have the skill set?
You got to get a young guy in here. I don't know. It's all Joey Essex shit.
Well, it's like we were talking about the other week. They got that program called Smash or Like.
Smash or Dash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, on YouTube.
That's crazy, man. It's like,
oh, man.
So that's the communication to say, like.
But what I'm saying is,
I'll get with
Smash or Like. So they'll have a girl or a woman standing there.
A woman shouldn't be on a show like that either, though. It's
No.
just, it's like, yo,
No.
you know.
This is what I'm saying. So, like,
Is it a black show?
there's a lot of things.
I don't know.
I'm just asking. Is it Trent Central or something?
It's ethnic.
There's a lot of things.
Like a black hole.
We're all fucked together on that one.
There's a lot of things that we need to hold men as a whole accountable
100%.
for. There's a lot of things. And yes, if you see one of your friends doing certain things, that's a little bit, especially now, this age we're at, which, to be honest, I doubt any of you would ever, like, no. We're just at that level.
No, and not just that. I don't
way.
think it's an age thing. I just think it's your social circle. I don't really fuck with anyone that's got those decorum.
Yeah.
That's what that would be.
But I just think if you see it, call it out. But equally, what I'm teaching my girls is, don't be in places that could potentially, you could meet someone like that. Like, for instance.
But again, that's a symptom thing. What's the cause, bro? Why are men behaving like
Well,
this?
then it goes back to parents.
You reckon?
It will go all the way back there. What was their trauma? There's some trauma. There's something traumatic there that's happened to make them that way.
Yeah.
So it could be anything from the way their mum treated them or the way they saw their dad treat their mum. Because certain men, they see
I think certain guys, I thought about this a lot when I was younger. Because some guys would be able to be really good with girls in school and some not so good. Would you agree?
I learned late because...
So some guys basically have game,
I think,
and some don't have game. And some have natural game, and some have to read books.
I think I started off really well. And then when I moved
Your career
to
went
Essex, it kind of like stagnated because I weren't in my natural environment.
And it position as a right winger.
It took a while for it to come back again.
I started late.
Really?
I started late as well.
I was early.
When I met him, I was already in a relationship, innit?
Yeah.
LTR.
Yeah. And I would have probably never ever moved from that relationship. I was cool. You know what I mean? And then obviously other things happened, but I never learned how to treat a woman because it was just, in my eyes, it's a man's job to do that. And my dad wasn't about, so I never really saw. I never saw any man around my mum. So I never knew. I was learning on the job. You know what I mean? Because I never knew how to really treat a woman because I never saw a man around.
So there you go. So that's the problem.
But then I could easily use that as an excuse, but I don't. I learn on the job. There's plenty of mistakes I've made, and I'm a bad man in many girl stories. I apologise.
You're like Muhammad Ali again. I'm a bad man.
I flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
The fence up with you when you're running. Then you're like, I'm a bad man.
But you know what I mean? I learned on the job, and there is a shitload of mistakes I've made. You know what I mean? But it's just...
I think...
You can't
But bro, men are stronger. Right, fuck what the feminists think of this one because this is real.
Yeah,
this is why there has to be some control with these guys. That's why women are scared.
But how do you even pick them out? Because they come across normal. Like, let's take the Sarah Everard thing for instance. She gets stopped by a police officer. She's a white woman. He's a white man.
Listen, that's
what
a freak. Think? That's a freak accident.
You wouldn't expect it.
That is a freak situation, though. That's not.
But this is how it's happening, though. You're getting people Like, for instance, the guy that was
Well, where's Black Lives Matter?
For what though? What Black Lives was there?
He's trolling, bro. He's trolling.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Wait,
all those rituals.
Wait, where's White Lives Matter?
You can't say it's racist now.
All lives.
You can fuck off with that shit as well.
All
I'll
lives.
fucking tell you lot.
Wait, is there a White Lives Matter
I don't
organization?
care.
No, wait,
Ku
is
Klux
there?
Klan. Yeah, yeah, the Ku Klux Klan. NF.
I'm speaking
That
to
would
Chris.
never work.
The Confederate flag.
Is there a White Lives Matter organization?
It's Ku Klux Klan, man.
Yeah,
The KKK, man. You read my essay on that?
Yeah, I read that. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Wu-Tang Clan. Whenever I hear the Ku Klux Klan, I'm like, Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan coming at you.
Do you know what? Can I say, right?
How you compare the Wu-Tang Clan
No,
to Ku Klux
because the names, isn't it?
Oh my God.
It's got the word clan in it, you know.
No, when I was a kid, though, you understand a kid's brain. When Wu-Tang came out, I'm like 11.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm hearing this Ku Klux Klan, which I don't really understand. And then I'm hearing like there's some black rappers called Wu-Tang Clan. So in
you
my
thought
head,
they
I'm
were
like,
the
there's clans.
Wu-Tang was fighting the Ku Klux Klan, boy.
Imagine that.
But like,
Do you know what? Back to the thing though,
Yeah.
right? You see, like there are guys out there, especially like what you're saying is that
they're normal.
like they're normal
Yeah,
guys.
you won't
do
pinpoint
you know why these scumbags can get so far? It's because you know when they ask a girl like, so like what type of guy are you into? So then the girl will list the type of guy, and then they become that type of guy because they've got the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
There are
They've got
guys like
the
that.
list.
You become that guy.
All right, so say I like
Well-
a guy that listens, or a guy that a guy that
Yeah, but so she
jokes
says
around.
like, I like Jamaicans. I can't turn Jamaican, can I? You can't
Start
change
putting on some little patois. Yeah.
But
You can't change colour.
But if you're but if you're talking, hold on. But if you're talking to a girl,
What about if she likes Chinese guys?
no. But if you're talking to a girl, how's she just gonna tell you that?
Well,
She ain't
I don't even
but
ask that shit.
No, but you start talking to her.
If she's talking
not
to
gonna
me,
say
she likes me, right? Otherwise, she
yeah,
wouldn't
of course.
be investing her time.
She likes you. She's not gonna say I like a different, a complete different race of guy.
Right, so if I
There's
say-
no point having a conversation.
When you say that. No, wait.
It don't make no sense.
It's true.
So what you say? So what kind of guy she like? And she's like, my ex was Japanese. I can't become Japanese, can I? What do I do at that point?
I'm talking about characteristics, man.
Right.
No,
So she says she likes funny guys. I just start busting jokes.
No, I don't know. Your probably the whole thing is funny. You start laughing at yourself, like I saw you sitting on the chair.
If you did that, I'd walk off, you know.
So if she says I like romantic guys, I will go get her flowers.
Yeah, come back with a bouquet of roses.
Who the
Eh?
fuck knows this? This is why I can't understand it.
But the thing is, when you go on a date, right? Are you going on a date as yourself?
No, man, you got a representative.
Exactly.
I don't give.
Really?
Your date- your date-
Listen.
Really?
Ask
Your date-
Susanna.
I'll turn up, man.
Your
ask-
date is your interview
listen.
and your probation.
Ask
period.
Susanna how many times has she seen me now? We've gone out on our dates now. Give money to a homeless person on the street. I walk past him now, man. I'm married. Like, I don't need you no more. I don't need you.
My missus constantly.
I don't need you.
Oh, what about that guy from
Just like-
McDonald's? You remember him?
Just like I'm getting home to get pussy, regardless. I'm
I don't need you.
going to a warm house.
I did it.
It's in the bag.
So, Chris, what you're saying is, yeah, they asked this question. So, what kind of guy do you like? So then they can become that guy.
Yeah, they are. I'm not saying
You've done
every
this
guy.
before, haven't
No,
you?
I'm not saying every guy, but obviously it gives you like things in your head to kind of think. Do you know what? All right, cool. Like,
So wait, does it work with girls? If they say what kind of girls you're into, and you're like, yeah, I like girls that deep throat. do they start doing that?
probably this age.
Do they become that person? I wonder.
I've been in, I've been there.
You had a few?
Yeah, I've had
So we all become
A representative.
Yeah, everyone has a representative because obviously you're put in a certain. Like you're not gonna fight in front of a girl on a first date. No. You're just not gonna do that.
That's savage.
But that's what I'm saying. You're just not though.
You're not gonna say the C word either.
Any guy that does that.
That's what I'm saying.
If he gets a second date,
that is brutality.
That's awful, man.
That's what I'm saying. You put on. This.
I reckon there's got to be someone out there.
Have you ever been on a date with a girl and she actually fired on the first date?
No.
You?
Have you?
I think I did actually once when I was younger, man. In my early days, man. And she tried to par off like it wasn't her. It was in a restaurant. Where it was a silent one. But like, you know the ones where like you like, you know.
She said it was him.
Yeah.
Not even her.
Oh shit, I remember. You know the rule where it's like, if you smelt it, you dealt it type of thing. She smelled it first. She's like, what's that? It was him. I'm like, no, that was you.
She said it was a guy. That's how bad it was.
It was a silent but violent one though, man. Like,
all right,
it was
John,
a slow creeper.
But did she get a second date?
Nah, she didn't.
Well, there you go. She broke her.
Huh? Nothing.
I think-
but this is my early days. I was about 17.
I think you might tone it down a bit. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
But there's no way I'm gonna like be like, so what kind of guys are you into? And she's like romantic. I'm gonna be like, yeah, because your eyes are flowing like the river.
No.
Like all of you get what I'm saying? Fuck all that. I don't know.
I like guys that keep their eyes closed. Okay.
Right. Yeah, like where's Ryan? I'll just be like this. I'll be like 1 second. And then I'll FaceTime Ryan. I'm like, here you go, babes.
The thing is, we've all got representatives. We have.
I don't agree. I just tone it down a touch.
That's your representative. Elroy, be yourself when you're on dates. Then be this Elroy.
Do you know what? At this age, I am
you
though.
would.
To be fair, because I can't do it any other way. Do you know what I mean? So
now I think we're at the age. Well,
would you turn up saying you're chung now?
No,
still using that word.
No, but the thing is, I'm different now compared to like when I look back at me there and me now. The whole flow is different.
You're a dad now.
It's not. No, forget all of that. Let's just say like I'm me now and I'm going on dates.
Are you turning up like a dad?
What? Well, I'm dressing. I'm not dressed. I'm dressing nice. You know what I mean? Like I'd have a blazer. I'll look nice. You know what I mean? Like
you know, woman's rugrat jacket.
And guess what? She'll like it too.
She would though. That's it. It's in. It's in fashion.
Yeah. You know how many women compliment me in the playground when I go pick up my kid? Oh my God, Rod! Oh, I'd love that. Where'd you get that jumper from? The wife bought it for me. That's all I say. The wife
keep it moving.
Just let them know that I'm
they're
there.
like the homeless people. Like they get air. You know them ones? Air time. Bro, we've really fucked this topic up.
No, we haven't. We're gonna come back. We'll come back to it. But the thing is, like I said, yes, we have to call out men, but also, unfortunately, I have 3 girls and I am teaching my eldest one now. Just don't be in certain places that just, you know what I mean?
Street smart.
If you need money, call me. I will pay for the cab home wherever you are. Do not.
I agree with that, but at the same time, men have been doing this shit for a minute.
Yeah, it's been happening.
And we need to.
It's not even for a minute.
Well, that's what I mean. It's
been happening for years.
Probably worse. I think.
Well, that woman in Vicky Park, they got killed at 5 a.m. in the morning for jogging.
Do you know what? There's an Asian girl that went missing as well.
Yeah, I heard about her.
Right. Again, though, why do you think this happens? Because it's family. You're saying because we're dealing with symptoms again. What's the cause? You're saying they don't have a relationship with. They don't learn to deal with women.
Yeah, there's been a breakdown. Either their mum has treated them like complete shit, or their dad has treated their mum like complete shit, and they've seen it growing up,
and they see it as a norm.
Yeah.
Right. So what would be the female equivalent? So if the men are turning into these,
females that hit men, that is a thing. You know what I mean? It is a thing. Domestic violence is not a one-way thing.
Never gets spoken about.
It's just more.
I have a friend who's funny situation like that. I say funny. Pinch of salt.
The thing is,
not like the show.
The show.
Why are we making a joke of this? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what we're doing right now.
You can catch episodes.
What is the episodes? Are they
SoundCloud.
Still there.
Yeah, it's still there. All the episodes are still there.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Savage show, yeah.
What I'm saying is, I don't want to shed the light off this, but what I'm saying to you is that is probably the female equivalent, because a lot of men are getting beat up by their women, right?
A lot.
And
I don't know about a lot.
Well, it's a lot more than what we think. And to be honest, you know what? I've never quite understood that, right? I've never quite understood.
I do now.
I don't. I had a female.
Where the guy feels he can't hit the woman back.
No, it's not that. It's sorry.
I was going out with a girl. She had bigger brothers, and it's like I said to her, everybody's got brothers. Like, bring it. I don't care. It's not really a problem. And
well, it is when you're getting stomped out by like 6 people.
Then what will happen next? Will happen next.
Well, I mean,
exactly. So it's like the thing is, it was a thing of where she tried to hit, man, and I just restrained her. What are you doing? I said, this will end badly for everyone, because I'm not going to allow you to hit me, right? That no, I'm just not allowing it. Spitting is my worst. Spitting.
Yeah, listen. If it's and I've had a situation where there's been an automatic reaction. Don't ever do that.
Don't spit on me.
That's the worst thing you could do to me.
I'd rather you punch me in my face.
Yeah, all day long.
Right? You spit on me, man, woman, or child, I'm knocking you out.
Especially with COVID.
Absolutely.
Oh, so you believe in COVID?
No, it's because you ain't got vaccinated. So we just, you know what I mean? We need you.
Spitting is the red button, man.
And the thing is,
it's like saying your mum.
My mum said to my sister, she goes, listen, and these are the teachers I had growing up, you know, she would say, look, you hit a man, then understand the consequences. If he decides he's going to hit you back, deal with it. Do not hit anyone, right? And that's the thing. Once you go to that level, you're now on that level. You've hit me. Now, whatever I decide to do next, which in that case, I just restrain the girl.
Well, I mean, I think you lose all female privileges at that point, in my opinion, because you're no longer representing. I don't care how old school this sounds, but you know what I mean. If you act like a man, if you're a man, then you should act like a man, and if
you get treated accordingly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, and, you know and it's that for me though is probably the female equivalent. But it's nowhere near as bad, because obviously men are out here killing women.
You know, when you said you don't understand how men could be in abusive relationships, because some people don't have the self-esteem and all that, bro. It's deeper. Emotionally, they're like,
I get that.
They're like broken, innit? Like for me, I can't really relate because whatever, I'm not built like that. But I don't know. We all have areas in our lives where we are vulnerable and broken. It is what it is. None of us have fucking a complete package. No.
I had a situation where when I was in nursery. And
fucking hell, bro.
No. Listen. Listen. I had a situation.
Bro, why are you doing this?
No. Hold on.
I want to hear this, man.
I'm being serious, man.
This is interesting.
I had a situation.
Nursery. So what? You 3?
No. So I kept coming home.
How old were you?
Like I probably 3, 4.
Okay.
So
I give you a clothesline?
No. I kept coming home, right?
You see his eyes closed.
Listen. I kept coming home, and I kept on getting hit, like, and everything, and my mum was like, "Why are you upset?" Like, I was like, this person that hit me, like, and my mum's like, "Well, like, you need to hit them back." And she's like, "No, I can't." I said, "Yeah, you need to hit them back." So, so I went back, and then they sent me home.
Can I just tell you something, right? And I love. How am I going to say this first? Right, I love black women. And I love black mums, but their advice is so wrong. Like when I remember one time, right, one boy hit me in school. I was in primary school. I was been about 8. And I said, "Mum, like, came home crying." She's like, "What happened?" And I said, "Hit me." Why did you hit back? Because I'll get in trouble with the teacher. And she went, "No, listen, get your sock." And she put some rocks in it.
Oh, wow.
She went, "Hit him as hard as you can when he tries it again." So I go to school the next day. I got the sock in my bag. It's bigger than me. Does the same shit again. Take the rock out. I just go, bang.
Well, like David and Goliath.
Got suspended. You know, it's just like,
Thanks, Mum.
I ain't done what you told me to do.
But you know what? My mum, the thing is, we lived in the hood or whatever you want to call it, ghetto, whatever, block of flats.
It's different age.
But it's
different time.
The advice wasn't the best.
Yeah, but you're winning, right?
Yeah, by any means necessary. My whole mum's ethos was everything's a weapon in the room, innit?
Yeah.
So use it and win. It was just like
everything's a weapon.
And when you think about it now, and I look back and I'm like, Mum, what kind of advice was you giving me?
Yeah. No, it's like the same. It's like I come back and that she said you hit them, and then the next day I was suspended from nursery.
The girl.
And yeah, and she like, why are you suspended? Oh, because you told me to hit her back. She's like, I didn't know it was a girl.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna let a girl hit my son either. Fuck that. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't let a guy hit her.
It's
like no one's hitting nobody. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's hard in terms of what we're talking about. We bring it back here. It's like, okay, how are we combating it? What are we gonna do? We can keep talking about this, but I think things need to be in place for men that are doing this, but then how do you weed them out?
Well, I don't know. I'll teach my son not to be like that because that's not cool.
Yeah.
Cool guys don't get girls like that.
Yeah.
So that's my parents, and it's like, do you know what I mean?
So then is it a thing to go to schools and re-educate the kids
and
about harassment?
Well, yeah, because
for
guys
women?
need to stop pursuing women anyway. It's like women will always.
But then equally, you say this, and then it's like you'll get women that will say, "Oh, I want a man to do
that's
X,
bullshit."
Y, Z. And then it's just like, well, you don't want me to pursue you,
that's
but then you want me to pursue you.
All right, let me ask you something. Did you pursue Susanna, or was it like a mutual thing?
Nah, ours was different. It was like a love story. It's different. It was just, it was different. No, I'm serious. It was just, we worked together. And
Did you pursue her or did she pursue you? Because
I think it was mutual.
This will tell the dynamics of all relationships.
I think it was.
When guys choose to pursue the woman, they will be breading for the rest of their life in that relationship. And that's cool if that's your way of doing things.
Yeah.
If your woman pursues you, you usually have the upper hand. If you kind of have a mutual thing,
it's mutual. Yeah,
it will be mutualish.
Yeah.
In some areas, you'll be give or take.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It was definitely mutual. It weren't. Yeah, I didn't go flat out to pursue her because it was a funny one because she knew how I moved, so I had to adjust.
I never understand the concept though of men chasing women. If a woman doesn't like, why do you want to be with someone who doesn't really like you?
Some women like the chase though, man.
That's a weird concept.
Yeah, it is weird, but it's some women like you to do that.
Really?
Do you know
if a woman shows me no interest, I'm just like, I ain't got time.
It's not even
because I ain't gonna win anyone over. My life's already good.
Yeah.
I was saying it the other day, like actually, I can't remember, maybe 2 days ago and that, and I was actually saying the women that I've chased, obviously I've liked more, but the ones who chased me, for some reason, I just start to fizzle out.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't know why I do that, man. And that, then yeah,
it's because you never really liked them to begin with.
I don't know. Some of them I have, but I just don't know why it is like that.
So
I feel like I need to
chase.
Yeah,
you want to be a hunter.
I feel like I think I want to put my all in.
I stopped chasing
when you start listening to Cuban Links.
No, I was listening to that long before. I think I stopped chasing after my first marriage, innit?
Yeah.
That's when I was like, nah, man, people gonna draw me. I'm not.
That's when man didn't want to come out no more.
I stopped coming out. Yeah.
I do John's thing, man. It's like if she's not fully investing,
you come draw me.
I ain't on it, man.
And the crazy thing is,
I mean, I'll meet you halfway and shit.
I used to go into clubs with them, and I'd have my earphones in.
You didn't like the John
Rock music it was never on. It would just be in, and then girls would be like, "Why you got your earphones in the club?" I say it's not on. It's just if I need to drown out people that I don't like. And that's how rude I used to be in direct.
You should have said I'm on a conference call. Can you just back off a minute?
Can you just leave, please?
But you know what? It never ever deterred girls. Girls became they used to hunt me, and that's the thing, and that's how it turned in the end. So it can work both ways. It can work both ways.
I remember when I had a booking at was it like Mustard Bar in City, and you came and you fell asleep.
Yeah, because I was high on that weed, innit, man?
You were finished. You was finished, man.
I was talking about that with Ian the other day.
Yeah.
We had this mad skunk, and like it was idle, so I didn't have no cigarette in it. So I smoked it before we went. Got to the club, I'm like,
Well, you lot done a Philly blunt.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I'm sitting there and I'm
2
like,
puffs of that.
I got to the club and I think I said to you, innit? Because we was outside.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't feel too good, man.
Was your eyes like Ryan's?
Yeah, it was like it was worse than Ryan's. It was probably like this.
They're like Chris's.
Because I've got a picture. I've got a picture with Colin sitting next to me, and I'm just like that.
Yeah, I'm wearing a pink shirt, innit? Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
and I'm sitting there the whole night.
You just smiling at the camera, like, I'm alright.
And I say to you or him when the girl was trying to talk to me, innit?
Yeah, remember. Yeah.
The girl was trying to talk to me, and I'm like, I don't know if she's strong or not, but
I can't see her.
I couldn't see her.
I couldn't see her.
She was
Can't
saying
open my
something.
eyes.
I couldn't see her. But yeah, guys, sorry, bro. Go on, man.
What was I saying?
We went to the mustard bar.
I just remember like even when you was waved, girls are still trying to draw you. And I was looking at this from the DJ booth. I was DJ. I'm like, he ain't doing anything.
I couldn't move.
He ain't even trying.
He ain't even trying.
It was the scariest thing because it was like I sat there and I was watching myself.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, move.
So you had like an out of body experience.
And I couldn't move. It was just like
that's real though. You can trip on weed.
I was just monged
You
out.
can. People say you can't.
I did. I actually tripped out. I put weed in a shisha pipe once, and I feel like my body just jumped out of my body. Just looking at myself like, get up, man, get up.
And get up and make some tacos.
The crazy thing is,
Well, we all know what happened to me.
when the rave
3 a.m.
that weren't funny, man.
McDonald's. How many hamburgers did I buy you? 4, 3.
I think double cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
He was high, right?
Was he just like, I need to
He
eat?
come to my house.
It was a cake.
He come to my house.
Oh
right?
no, they don't do them.
They're
was a cake,
dangerous, man.
He come to my house 3:00 in the morning, right? And I said, all right, cool. Just lie there, give you a blanket. I'm going back upstairs. No, you can't go.
Oh, is he getting para?
So now I've had to sleep in the cold front room because obviously all the heat's
Yeah, but
upstairs.
he's having para.
And I'm like, fuck's sake.
No, I remember on the way, I said, call the ambulance. Make sure the ambulance is there.
Oh fuck, you got like that?
Yeah. I said, make sure the ambulance is there.
I thought I ain't calling no ambulance, man. You're driving.
And I came, I said, where's the ambulance?
You had a panic attack.
I had to drive him there. I was driving.
Do you know what though? The panic attacks are scary, man.
Whoa, I felt my heart.
Anxiety is
my
fucked.
heart was going.
Like you could feel it. You feel like you're experiencing death in that moment.
Yeah.
It's hard to express. Have you ever had a panic attack?
No. I just.
I have.
Do you know?
I suffer from
That's
them.
the night when after that. That's what started my journey on following the Most High.
Yeah, because you felt the fear of God.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
That's the fear of God.
And I messed with the spirits as well, like the demonic spirits on that night. Remember
Really?
when he was DJing, I could feel like I was messing around with them. I could feel them touching me and pulling me one way, pulling me the other way.
I was looking at him while he was doing it.
Because I used to do clairvoyance. I did clairvoyance when I was younger. And
When
so
you
I
say
messed-
clairvoyance, you used to do like readings?
Yeah, I could do that.
What, crystal balls or
No,
what?
no, I could read from someone's hand. I could hold their hands
like
and I
palm
could read them.
reading
Yeah,
and that. Oh, cool.
not even
Crystal
palm reading,
balls.
but I could
No,
I could hold
them
them.
kind of balls.
I could hold their hands.
Oh no, no. I just got this image of Mystic Meg and his head on the.
No,
on
but
her
a crystal.
Mystic Meg, you know.
Do you remember her haircut? She had the maddest laser, like sharp finish right there, bro.
She was a witch, man. I didn't even realize.
So wait.
Oh, what, like the BLM ladies? You know, the black witches.
She's a gatekeeper.
Oh, guys.
Wait, John, though, we're on something. We're on something deep. I know we fucked up the topic.
We just fucked it up, man.
but you know, so this is interesting. So you smoke weed or eat weed?
No.
Yeah,
I didn't really blaze. I didn't smoke weed.
So why are you having anxiety?
I had a weed cake
Yeah, weed. That's what I mean. So
one of my
you had edibles.
Stuff. Yeah.
And that just
I
took you to another realm.
I think I took not even half of it, like probably a quarter of it, and it messed me.
Was that the first time you've ever done weed?
Nah, because we did it in Amsterdam.
Okay, but edibles licks you differently.
Different.
Yeah, because that night in Amsterdam, I was on one on that night.
Yeah.
So basically,
reggae bar. Yeah, I remember that.
Maybe we don't work
with
for
one girl.
Nah,
Remember that?
I've never.
What's going on here, man?
I remember that, man.
Yeah, you gotta tell the story now, man.
Go on, Colin. I'm all ears.
Oh man, 'cause I was waved that time. I had 2 spliffs that day. From what I can remember, he was all like on the chair laughing like this, like that. And all of a sudden, this girl just started to go onto the dance floor, and then he just got up and says, "Dance with that," and then he got up and started. And next thing you know, he's all like dancing with.
You know what,
That was wild.
I tried to tell him
That was wild.
she weren't nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
And I was like, bruv.
she's butters anyway.
No, listen. I said, bruv, you need to get rid of her. Like, you won't like it in the morning.
Save yourself.
And you know what he did?
Save your soul, man.
You're trying to move to my girl. You're accusing me. And then at that point, I was like, you know what? Do what you want. Don't care. I got things to do.
He even done salsa as well with her.
Yeah.
He was salsa.
He was bang on this girl and she was on him. She must have felt she hit the lottery.
Yeah, man.
She was loving it.
Telling
and
her
I'm
friends.
like, bruv, she is not nice. Stop. Just, we need to go.
I think she had a mole with hair on it.
She had a mole in it, yeah.
Hairy mole, man.
Did you pluck the mole in the morning?
And Ryan tried to tell him, I weren't listening.
Well, Ryan was mashed
you
up
better
as
try
well.
to move to her.
You man are hating on me. You man are cock blocking.
All them words came out.
I was trying to get to his spiritual journey, but you know, we've ended up in Amsterdam dancing with a butter chick.
Walking through red light
I
district.
still cannot even remember any of that. I can't remember it at all.
I know you can't because you woke up the next day, you was fine as rain, but then when she called, you realised it.
So what, John? You don't smoke weed anymore?
No, I stopped.
Chris, you down there?
I think I stopped after that night. That night done me. It was just like, and I woke up. The crazy thing is, when the rave was done, I woke up with so much energy. We actually raved outside with his car, innit? We put the music on.
Yeah, we did.
Funky house,
That's
and
the
I just
thing.
stopped traffic.
That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. You just suddenly sober up.
Yeah, I just woke up.
It's just weird as fuck.
And like, everyone is gone at this point.
And you're
Cold
normal.
hair licked me. I was like,
Yep.
oh shit, let's rave. Everyone was tired. I wanted to just rave.
I finished my set and everything. I was like, I'm going home. Got paid.
It was crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. But you know what? We're going to go into another topic. So I'm going to say rest in peace, Sarah Everard.
Rest in peace, man.
And also
And-
to the Asian girl.
The Asian girl as
Yeah,
well. I
well,
forgot her name. What's her
what was
name? No, we need to. What's her name, bro?
I wasn't even on the news.
This ain't good. You lot remember?
Yeah, find her name, bro. She has been televised, but not a lot. Not a lot. She didn't get a lot of coverage, but it's wrong of
I
us.
wonder
We should-
why she never got a lot of coverage.
Well, you know.
It's crazy.
But rest in peace, and you know, thoughts and prayers to everybody that is involved, family. Sabina Nessa.
Yeah. Oh,
Rest in peace, Sabina Nessa.
That's messed
From
up.
South London, yeah.
Oh man,
28-year-old teacher.
this world is a wicked world. Who would want to have kids in this world now?
Evil
man?
world.
Tell ya.
Evil. Absolutely evil. You've got to be demonically and possessed.
Right,
to be like that.
we're gonna go on a quick fire topic now, man.
Cool.
Quick one. For this moment, I'm just gonna talk to white people and petrol. I've got to do this.
I
man.
don't even go on.
Can I talk to white people just for a second?
I did
Like,
see some
just-
black people doing something though.
Okay, guy, what did you
Shall I
see?
wait for you?
You saw Asians?
She says everybody, John.
All right. Well,
But go on, you talk to white people.
I wasn't here last week. I'm pissed that I got a story about petrol. Go
white,
for it.
white people in my area.
Should we just start with, has everybody got a full tank?
No.
Yeah, I got a full tank. I'm good, man.
I've got to drive to Abingdon tomorrow to film, and I need to find someone that's got unleaded.
I'm doing
I
all
tried
right.
to go Costco, and
I
remember
know.
what happened with the
Yes,
Costco?
yes, your card.
Listen, guys, if you got a Costco card, go Costco, but don't bring your MasterCard with you because it would just say, that's what will happen.
Did you full tank as well?
Huh?
And then
No. I went to Costco because he told me, he said, I went to Costco, I got a membership card.
And it was empty, weren't it?
And it was empty, like flashing, like fill up. Yeah.
No, the forecourt.
Yeah, no, like the forecourt, I just went straight in there. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go fill up right now. All I got is MasterCards. He says, no, you can't take it. It's Visa debit only. Visa debit only.
Costco's a funny.
It just said transaction cancelled. Like, I'm like, oh.
Why don't you take cash?
No, it's not manned.
Yeah,
it's all automatic. It's paid by pump.
You know what, Colin?
Hello.
That's some bad luck there, bro.
I was
Like,
pissed.
turning up to get a full tank and you can, and the petrol's there.
Yeah.
But you can't pay for it.
It's crazy, man.
Sorry,
You should have got yourself a Visa. You should have got yourself, was it Banking Society? Building Society.
American Express.
And that West card would have done the trick. Are they even a bank? Do you know what I mean?
I was so pissed, man.
Right, go on.
I eventually got it in the end, but it didn't go.
So my thing is, right, being racist to the kiosk people that run the actual kiosks is not going to get you petrol any faster.
Yeah.
Right?
I know where you're going with this, because there's always Asians and they're getting angry at them. Yeah.
So there's a queue. The guy comes out. He puts his bollard and says to the lady, we've run out now. Like, I don't know when we're getting another delivery.
Right.
But we're out. She proceeded to shout expletives and then call him the P word.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow. Like, what's that got to do with petrol?
So did she vote to remain or to leave?
I don't know.
I mean, if I had to guess, you know.
I reckon she was a leave. Yeah, she was a leaver.
She was a leaver.
And you know, it's like,
Yeah, but if there's no petrol, regardless of what color you are, you can't make more petrol. I mean, if Jesus maybe could have pulled off a miracle there, if he was in that situation, and then depending on what color he is, that's another conversation. However, yeah,
I just think doing that, and it was people as well. And this is which was really.
When did this happen?
This happened last week. Right, so on the Monday and Tuesday, I was taking the kids to school.
Oh, so you saw this?
I saw it, yeah.
Oh, right.
Saw it.
Did you sit in your car quietly?
No,
Come out like Wu-Tang's coming at you.
I was just sitting there watching them, and I thought, rah. And then I realised a couple of other people that were doing it as well.
Oh, they joined in.
Yeah,
with racism.
They go to the school. Their kids go to the school, and I'm like,
oh shit,
my kid is never coming to any of you lot's parties ever again.
Wow.
Like, because if that's how fast you can do that over petrol, what do you really think of me?
They should be grateful that they're doing that job, because I don't think British people really do them. It's usually Tamil
unless you go to like
out
far
there
out countryside, you'll see a white person
in Sutton or something,
yeah.
right? But usually it's what was it wrong?
Or maybe Oxford, where I'm going to tomorrow.
Scunthorpe.
Yeah, and they only work at the ones that are like M&S and that. Where there's like a little pension scheme and paid holidays. They're not doing the real dirty. You know, the petrol stations in our ends, bro. I don't know about that, but I pulled up in Mile End, Texaco. What's the one near Stratford, Musa? The one when you're coming to Stratford, the little flyover bit, the Bowl Texaco on the left.
Texaco,
that one. So I was driving and I thought, oh shit, this looks cool. There's literally like a car in front of me or two.
Yeah.
So I pulled in, and then two guys got out. If I had to guess, they were like Brazilian looking, maybe Portuguese, black, Angolan sort of thing, whatever. So I'm thinking, let me see how these motherfuckers are going to behave, because you're saying it's white people, isn't it? Bro, he had the little diesel tank. He's all on his knees and that, filling up his little tank first on the slide, like trying to look out, because they're stopping people from doing it.
Yeah.
And he's going to me, oh, sorry, like 2 minutes, because he knows he's taking it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck at that point, because I'm just thinking, I'm just glad I'm going to get petrol, and I'm literally going to wait 6 minutes. I could live with that all day long in this current climate. So they filled up the tank, and then he filled up his actual tank or whatever. And then he was actually cool, because he was like, I'm going to move my car forward. So with that, so he ain't even paid, but I think they could like store the next order or whatever. So that was kind of blessed, to be fair. But people were acting a bit funky. People were just angry, bro. People were angry.
Yep.
So what's this I'm hearing that the army are going to start bringing petrol.
Oh, just quickly
It's
though.
martial law.
Just quickly though. Storing petrol is dangerous, right? Whether it's in the boot.
Yeah, petrol, diesel's not
you shouldn't
petrol.
Yeah, petrol's
Right. Did that
not
house
good
on your
idea.
road burn from the petrol?
What?
What was that? Oh, okay, cool.
Hey.
But like, I don't know why people think storing petrol is smart.
It's not safe.
It's
flammable.
It's very flammable at that.
And you're putting if you own a house, your home insurance is
Void.
invalid.
Not valid.
There's
mate.
not a shortage anyway.
There's not a shortage. It's a shortage of drivers, and that's due to them dumb people that voted for Brexit.
Brexiters.
Apparently,
Let's call them Brexiters. But sorry, Colin.
apparently there was a couple of rumors flying about. I don't know how true they are, but one of the rumors is that obviously with the lockdowns there was less people driving and there was less people using petrol.
Yep.
Which where petrol was meant to have a sell by date, and they created the panic so that people can what's it called?
Petrol has a sell by date, bro. That's in the fucking grand for thousands of years.
Apparently, you've got to use it by. This is why I don't know how.
You know what? Maybe.
Date.
Well, the thing is, they put all chemicals in it. You don't just
It's not
take
raw.
that out.
Is it?
Yeah. So there's chemicals in it. So
probably
by law, EU law, it has an expiry date.
And they
Water has the expiry date.
and they wanna push through the new one that is coming out, the E something, whatever it is.
Oh yes, E10, E10 or something.
Wait, what's this? What's this?
This new octane of
fuel.
Yeah.
So is it better?
So what they want to do, they're trying to get rid of this one, use up the one that's got the expiry date, and then bring through the new one, which is why they created the whole panic.
And is the new petrol better?
I don't know. It would be better for them. Whatever they bring out is better for them.
Better for the environment, climate change.
Not for it. It's better for them.
Do you believe in climate change?
No, it's a whole load of
I mean,
rubbish.
you don't believe the world's round.
Mate,
Why would you believe the climate change? Right?
Because it's not.
You know what's crazy? Have you guys spoken about the protesters
No, I don't know.
down the road in Brentwood? Yeah, these idiots are just gluing themselves to the ground, bruv.
Oh yes,
For climate change.
On the roundabout before the M25,
Junction 28, where I am, where I live.
How do you
bruv.
glue yourself down?
They're idiots.
What glue?
They probably
does
use
that?
like the same glue like that black lady done with her hair, like Gorilla Glue.
Why does he do this?
I don't know. Police are there just trying to take them off and they can't even do it.
Well, they still there.
And they were there about a week ago.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You know how strong Gorilla Glue is? It's mental.
You know how dumb these people are going to be when they go into the afterlife and they realise that climate change was a whole load of rubbish.
Well, I mean, it's all a bit mad, isn't it? And all these people are just tooting their horns because they can't move. Did you see that interview on Good Morning Britain?
What with the guy when he walked off? Yeah.
I didn't watch it all, man.
What happened?
Oh, what's his name? Was it Richard? Like, there was Richard and Susanna, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
She was not having a bag of it. It's like, don't live and patronise me. Shut the fuck up. She wanted to go in on that.
Look, man, I think climate change is real.
It's real, and even even that little what's her name? What's that girl's name? Thunberg.
Wait, stop. No, don't stop. I hate her.
She is
I will walk out.
Listen.
that girl can't
I will
even
walk off.
Listen.
She needs ID for cigarettes.
No.
I cannot stand that girl.
Greta Thunberg is a gatekeeper. She is.
I know he was gonna do
She
that.
is. No, she is. She's got handlers.
participating, bro.
She has. I can prove it.
Go and prove it. Go for it.
I'll send you a picture.
Bro, please don't give her airtime, bro. She's like,
she's a
you should be
gatekeeper.
ashamed.
No, she's a gatekeeper.
I shouldn't be here. Have you seen that shit? I'm like,
She comes from a
How
very.
dare you?
I'm like,
She comes from a very. She comes from a very wealthy
Eyes are
family.
bare clothes, isn't it?
She comes from a very wealthy family.
I'm like, fuck off, man.
How do you think this girl?
Do you know what I
this
mean?
little girl.
Fuck off. We got real life bills to pay, bitch.
Nah, man.
Bruv, she's got a statue.
Fuck off.
She's got a statue of her.
I do not like her.
Idolatry.
How does this even work?
She's like this.
She's autistic as well, isn't it?
How dare you? I shouldn't be here. I should be at home. Fuck off home. Fuck off home, bro.
You sound Donald Trump now.
Bro, people are dying out here, blood.
She's a gatekeeper.
There's like 4 people who've been stabbed in Newham. I can't be looking at this Greta Cheese girl, whatever her name is.
Girl,
Greta Cheese.
Bruv, she's all talking about carbon footprint, and she's on her iPad. I mean,
listen.
So the climate change is a whole load of rubbish.
It is bollocks,
No, I don't know about that. I think it is real.
They are gluing themselves to the ground on M25, bruv.
How do you glue yourself to the ground, bro?
Bruv, that's what they did.
What gorilla glue?
On the same.
what brand of glue?
That's an assumption. I don't know.
No, but what brand of glue does this?
I don't know. Wherever they used, it worked.
So how did they go to the toilet?
Pee themselves.
Them lot don't even wash, blood. They live in like little camps and shit. Fucking, you know them hippie people, innit? They do that. They don't wash for days, rude boy. They got STDs. They don't care.
All them lot are like middle class. Like they're not working class like us, man. No, they live in Kensington and just want to get more followers and get attention.
Well,
it's bollocks, bro.
I don't know.
It's bollocks. It's absolute trash. It is trash because they made me late.
Oh no.
They made me late for my filming, man.
Do you like Greta?
I'm there.
No. I can't. What is? She has a very annoying energy about her.
She has an annoying face as well. Her face is just like.
You're not.
I don't like her at all. How they've given this little girl so much power.
And do you know what's crazy?
It's unbelievable.
There is a huge community of people who absolutely think she's amazing.
Yeah.
And those are the same groups of people who like shitty art, like a fucking boot with a paint poured over it, a banana sticking out, someone's just thrown a cigarette and weed on it and said, that just express one's struggle in life. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That same community supports her. Do you know what I mean? Fuck them. Change the topic.
Wow, this is just quick fire, you know. Should we let's do the funny one.
We're gonna get cancelled, boy.
Fuck them.
I got no time for Greta Thunberg, man.
Is her surname Thunberg?
Yeah, her name is Thunberg. Yeah, fun.
Bruh.
THUN, not FUN.
Well,
Funny
since
bird.
we're killing men,
Goldberg.
now I'm gonna slightly bring it back.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Did somebody say she was autistic?
Yeah, she's autistic.
So why are they doing that?
They're just trying to show this young girl who's got disabilities, showing how they've got how she's got more power.
That's out of order to put an autistic girl.
She ain't got autism, man.
And then now you got us just slaughtering an autistic girl.
She's an actress.
It's
man.
out of order that they put starving kids from Africa just with the flies in their eyes while I'm about to eat my dinner, exploiting black people. But there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? How did you...
That's how my mind works, man. It's like my mind's different. When you see these little black kids with their pot bellies and they're starving, even though Africa is not starving, but there you go. Parts of it is flourishing well.
And those adverts,
they continue to put these adverts on, bang on, just before dinners. It's like they know when I'm eating dinner.
They do, though.
And I'll have a fat piece of lamb, and I'm like, fine. Just take the plate.
Well, you know what's mad? I bet you never donate to them charities.
No, I donate to the
text?
NSPCC. I do.
I like the NSPCC.
I do
They're old
because
school. I used to have a
you know what
sticker
it
when I
is?
was a kid, so I'm just like, I'm down with them.
I'm not sure if the money's going there, but
Is Greta part of that?
no. This is like child, innit? It's for children.
She's a child?
Yeah, well, she ain't part of that, man. She's got money anyway. She shouldn't be a part of any charity. She got money. She's all right.
She has her own statue, blood.
There you go.
She has her own statue.
Idolatry.
Like they have, you know that Man of Steel. You see how Superman's sitting there. He's got people worshiping. They're worshiping this. Which 14, 13?
I know a lot of people don't like her, right?
Second
So
commandment.
please, all the people that don't like her, support me, because a lot of people that do like her are gonna go at me. Do you get what I'm saying? Anyway, sorry, John.
It's fine.
You hit the button and we're breaking rules here.
Let's
Idiot.
Prince Andrew. Let's talk about it.
Why are you looking at me, man? I'm
No,
no
I'm
longer the
Is
representative.
there an update?
I hit it again.
Is there an update?
Yeah,
The Queen is spending millions
What?
to basically clear his name.
How'd
And
you
it's-
clear his name?
It's
though?
gone quiet on him. And the thing is,
Can you clear his name by investing in like internet clearance and shit, like take down
she's
videos.
The queen. They're part of a different circle altogether. If they want the internet stuff not to get on the internet, they can do it. They can clean it. They're powerful enough to do that. I believe that. So
that's what will be happening next.
I think,
or in time.
In time, this will go away.
Can I ask one question? Yeah. Prince Andrew. He's married to Fergie, right? Or was married to Fergie.
Yeah.
What does Fergie think of this? Has there been an interview with her?
Fergie's told to shut the fuck up and just play your position. That's it. And Fergie, she's pretty much done that over the last couple of years. She's just stayed quiet.
I think the last time I heard about from her was the Oprah interview.
Yeah,
isn't it?
she's just been quiet.
It's a bit out of order as well. If there was pressure on her to, because she's not. I mean, you'd think Chris would say they're all involved, but I would say maybe the wife isn't involved.
Who? The ex-wife. She's not his wife.
Talking about Ferguson.
Fergie, yeah.
Alex Ferguson.
Listen, they all play their roles. That's it. They play they do what they're told.
Play their position, man.
And that.
Play your position.
Told you.
They have concubines. These marriages are set up. They're staged marriages. Yeah, they play their roles.
That's a very unattractive thought.
They do.
I love that word.
Ain't it concubines? Is it concubines?
Concubines.
Is it concubines or concubines?
Yeah.
Ain't that when you got like another wife or some shit? Yeah.
You got loads of women, man. Concubines.
It's traditional what they do in royal families.
We had concubines back in the day, though, man. You can't even deny it, can you?
Yeah, and a lot of them told you they had mans.
They still had concubines.
A concubine is a concubine.
Yeah, they still miscalled your number. They still got a number.
Oh man! But the thing is, you know what? I just wanted to bring it to light because obviously, all right, the whole nation is saying, men needs more control, and that one of the most powerful men is going under the radar. If it weren't for people like us and other people on media that's continuously highlighting it every now and then, what's happened to Prince Andrew? It will go away. And that's the thing. Nobody's talking about the fact that the Queen is going to fund his legal defence case to get him out of trouble.
So that's basically coming from our taxes to help him come out.
Well,
the taxes are going up. So
yeah,
petrol prices, baby.
Petrol's the same price as diesel, man.
Yeah.
What was it? 133.
Also 140.
I had to pay 154.
Oh.
Had I gone to Costco, it would have been a lot less.
It's 131 there, isn't it?
I think I'm pissed off, man.
I've got my Costco card.
Yeah, you need to go to Costco's. I've
got the card now. Yeah.
Then go.
I've got 2 cards as well.
Have you got 2 cards? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Yeah, man.
You know what? How awesome would it be if everyone just said tomorrow, I can't go into work because I got no petrol?
It'll be awesome. But
I got to be in a film.
Work from home. Morning, that's what we've been doing since in COVID, apart from people in retail. Yeah. But, the thing is now, there's no excuse. And this is another thing. I was having this conversation with my manager. It's like, there's no excuse for anyone to ever really go sick now. Because for 2 years, we've been working from home. So if you feel sick or, generally you feel sick, you don't want to travel. You don't want to travel to work. So you just open up the laptop and just stay in your house, innit?
Unless you got symptoms.
Symptoms of what? COVID symptoms?
Yeah.
Well, you can still work in your house. You just...
No, if you test positive from one of those shoddy tests.
But you can still work in your home. Like
if you tested positive from one of those shoddy tests and you got symptoms.
I don't know.
Or one of the main symptoms. Or one of the main symptoms is actually having no symptoms as well.
Well, this is it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, there's that one as well.
That's fucking mental, though, isn't it?
That's so illogical.
Having no symptoms is a symptom.
So that means we've all got it.
We've had it from birth. Yeah.
I mean, that's everyone's looking at each other.
But what I don't get about people, man, it's like you're going to these raves. They couldn't wait to go to these raves. They're all looking at each other saying, you ain't, have you tested positive on that? But let's ask the question. Have you ever asked a girl, when's the last time you had an STD check? No.
Wow.
No. Don't ask me whether what's my latest COVID test. Don't ask me.
It's not the number one thing on every breakfast
but it
morning
should
show.
be the number one thing. Like,
it's not the main thing.
People are moving reckless out here.
STDs, like, good morning. STDs are, have you had your
people
test?
are diving bareback. Too many people are going in raw.
Wow.
I just don't get it. When people say to you, have you been tested? Okay, so what if I ask you about your sexual activity?
I mean, it's kind of different, John.
It's not really, though.
Well, we've got a pandemic and then we've got like personal life.
Okay, think about it, right? Think about it like this. Yes, we've got a pandemic, right? But you can catch AIDS that you can die from, right? Now, there's no real law saying you have to disclose, even though you should. You have to disclose that you're HIV.
Is that not a law?
There's no real law.
There should be a law.
You know what I mean? So it's
there should be. I think a lot of the laws need to be updated, especially when it comes to transgenderism. Like they should say, look, I used to be a woman. I used to be a man before. I used to be a woman before.
Well,
they should disclose
and it's things like this, right? And this, for me, this is more important because at the end of the day, you can catch COVID right now, sitting with us, right? You're having a sexual interaction with someone that could have anything from AIDS to chlamydia to what's the other thing? Oh, I forgot the other thing, man.
Herpes.
Yeah.
Well, there's probably a bunch of new ones.
And it's like nobody's asking these questions, but you're all upset about, oh, have you had your test or have you had your vaccine? It's like, have you put on a condom today? Let's just be real.
Yeah, bro. Right after breakfast, I was just like, it's time to put on a condom.
Where's the last?
It's 10:30, all right. Where's the condoms?
It's condom time.
When's the last time you had an STD check? Yeah. When? And this is what I'm saying.
You want to know?
No, I'm not saying.
How many girls got STDs from R. Kelly? Quite a few.
Oh, bro.
Wow.
Quite a few.
Yeah, R. Kelly.
Hey, you know what?
Usher as well.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, remember that big girl? Oh yeah.
What's going on with R. Kelly
that
then?
plus size woman.
Because I haven't followed the case at all. Even from before, I don't know shit.
He's been prosecuted, so he's going down 100 years.
100 years. But they call him R. Telly now because he's going to start spilling the tea.
You know what? Again, the conversation came up on the Breakfast Club. No, was it Breakfast Club? No.
Power 109.
Not the Breakfast Club. Nori's podcast. Yeah. Because they were interviewing Ja Rule and they said to Ja Rule, they said, did you and Fat Joe speak before the verses? Are you going to play your R. Kelly records? He said yes. And Fat Joe was like, no, we're not playing it. And he was like, cool. But then Ja Rule made a point that we're making. When do you start separating the man from the artist? Because he goes, I got some bangers with him. And I thought, what bangers have you got? So I started looking in the catalogue. I thought, oh, you've got that one. I like that one.
Well, what one did he do? The Rain one?
No, you know, that tune. Yeah.
And if it wasn't for the
and he was
shit,
that's a huge song.
It was number one
and you love R&B.
Yeah.
Oh, that's with Ashanti in that track.
It was number one for weeks,
that tune.
right? So he's saying, look, I got bangers. Like, when do we start? And then obviously when you start thinking now, because then I was listening to Joe Budden podcast and they were saying, oh, so you're never going to play your tune with Marcus Houston. What's it?
Up in the club.
Yes.
All right, so here's the question
that was written by R. Kelly.
But would you play it? So this is where I'm at. Like, I wouldn't. I don't care if I had a banger with... I mean, fuck, if it was the only banger I've got, then I don't know. Like, hold on. If I was an artist and I've just got like that one song and no one knew me ever again, sort of like, was it Lumidi? Do you remember her?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, my argument is, would you play his music now? Like, forget whether you're an artist or not, because when you're in that industry, you have to kind of follow the wave. Everybody's saying, no, he's cancelled. So, unfortunately, Ja Rule just can never perform that song. Point blank period. He can't perform it.
But he's got plenty of other
yeah, he's got other bangers.
Yeah.
But that one, I think, was number one more than anyone. Like, more than any
No,
of
you
his
can't
songs.
play it.
Always
though.
on time.
Yeah, it was commercial, innit?
Yeah, that was...
You can't play it though, man. You just can't. Because that.
No, he can't play it. Yeah, he can't. But
do you carry on listening to R. Kelly?
I listen to some of his songs still. I do. I mean, for me...
Even though he's full blown... What was he, a pedo?
To be honest, we always knew. He married Aaliyah at 14 or 13.
Groomed her since she was 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's going... No, but he's going to his children probably. Who knows?
What?
He would be making money, yeah.
No, what, from his music?
Yeah, it's his royalties.
Well, I think it's... Yeah, he's still making money.
He didn't marry Aaliyah young. You mean he dated her and then married her when she got of age?
No, he married her young.
His assistant... His assistant forged a signature on the marriage certificate.
There you go.
So it was illegal.
It's wronging, man.
Yeah. And the thing is, her parents knew. And this is where my argument comes
the money
from now.
Because
my thing is, where's the dad and the mum in this transaction?
That's always been my argument.
But that's the same with the MJ thing. It's like, my kid ain't sleeping over anyone's house.
Right.
There you go.
With like, it's in the bed and all that extra business.
It's weird. It's weird, man. And it's like, there comes time... And it kind of comes into the same category of what I was talking about earlier.
But it's still wrong on the child.
It's wrong on the child.
So like, we could check the parents.
The parents need to be checked as well.
100%.
Because I'm like, you've brought this child into the world.
You're responsible.
You're supposed to protect him or her. Why would you do that?
And the one person that still is a massive question mark is Sparkles.
Yeah.
Because Sparkles knew about Aaliyah long time, knew about quite a few of the other girls after that.
She didn't say
but she still pushed her niece towards her, towards him. And that was the same girl in the sex tape, getting peed on, water sports. And she knew.
Was she younger as well?
Who? Aaliyah?
No, this peed on business.
Yeah, she was at 14.
And that takes out there.
But guess what was
So that's illegal to watch.
But guess
Well,
what?
now it is,
but
yeah.
guess what was the determining factor? It was the writing credit that he made for "You Better Be Careful What You Do to Me." Remember that tune?
Yeah.
Sparkles and her family was getting a writing credit every single month. Every time a tune was being played on the radio, 10, 20 bags a month.
There you go. So it's to shut him up and
Shut her up.
Yeah. And this is the thing. It's like, it's disgusting how people are willing to sell their children to.
But why is it the black community?
No, it happens in the other one.
Yeah,
I mean, it's in the white community. It's there. I mean, look at Epstein. It's there. It's just done in a more organized fashion.
Shit, they don't even get paid on that side.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's disgusting, but
as fucked up as it is, they don't.
Yeah.
Or the white ones are
take it to an island.
Yeah, it's
Prince Andrew.
And this is the thing. It's like when you listen to this guy, you think about the stuff he's done. You know, at which point do you start to separate? And that's the question Ja Rule was asking. Ja Rule's like, I can separate the artist from the man. I can do that, and I could quite happily play his music. But then, obviously, in the industry he's in,
I can't see. I don't listen to Rick Ross.
Okay, why not?
I can't get with it.
Okay,
I
don't understand.
No. He was a prison. He was a prison officer, right?
Okay, all right, okay,
right.
I
So
see your angle
right,
there, yeah.
and I don't care if you're a prison officer. You can make hip hop. You can rap.
Yeah.
But when you're rapping gangster shit and you're a prison
majority
officer,
of these rappers lie.
Yeah. But listen,
we know they're fantastic
I don't listen to them. No, but I don't listen to them though.
Yeah.
I'm very selective with the people I listen to.
Yeah.
Do you know?
And I listen to guys that are not gangster.
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
I like Mos Def. I like Pharoah Monch. I don't think they come like on that shit. So,
you know, when I was on radio, I stopped specifically playing certain songs like from certain artists. Certain artists just got cancelled. Like
you cancelled them.
No, yeah. I obviously like.
I mean, try to
like
cancel on
a plate. Yeah, that's another story for another day. But
choose like who?
I'll get play. Obviously, like everything was playlisted, so I couldn't. I'm not meant to move the tracks and that. But it just got to the point where my faith was so strong that I started listening to certain artists, and I would swap them for someone else. I'll find
Bring your own artists.
Yeah, no, I whether because everything's timed, so it's got to be the same time. So I'll have to search for a song at the same which lasts the same length.
Yeah, like 3 minutes 28 seconds. That's hard.
Just to put it. Yeah,
the crazy thing
I'll spend an hour just like get there an hour before, just so that I can mix up stuff. I'll take out Kanye West, all of these tracks.
Is this on BBC?
I've heard of trouble.
Like we
is
said,
this on BBC?
It's on a station.
He's crazy,
right? But it's on. But even with Rick Ross, like because the Rick Ross is just like that's what's it called? That's brought that up
he
because
gets cancelled in my playlist.
there was a track where he said I put a Molly in her drink.
Yeah, and she didn't even know it.
Yeah, and she didn't know it. That song, that she didn't even know it. I took that one off. I couldn't play that.
That's not good.
And talk about it afterwards. Oh yeah, that was Rick Ross. What a track that is. No, you're not listening to the lyrics in this song.
But then the thing is, at this point, you would stop listening to music. Period. Because even pop, some of the lyrics are questionable, man. When you're listening to,
I have dumbed down on things that I listen to.
Yeah, you have to, because some of the stuff that's been said, it's just like, wow. You know what I mean? But then at what point, where do you draw the line? Where do you say, actually, I'm not going to listen to that? Then eventually you've got nothing you want to listen to, but unless you listen to classical music or jazz.
Or podcast.
Something like,
or gospel.
Well, podcast is questionable. Some of the shit that's been said. It is though.
There is that, but what I'm saying is, you can listen to gospel, but you know, when you grew up on hip hop, it's very hard to turn your back on hip hop and R&B. Me personally,
but hip hop never had these problems, bro.
I hear that, but
this putting Molly in a drink.
It was always there.
No, but they rape punchlines weren't gonna run.
No, they weren't in there.
That was not acceptable. You had to qualify to rap. Well, even
saying that, okay,
you couldn't just turn up and rap. That shit started happening after. Even in the ends, like if you just turn up and rapped and nobody knows you, like you couldn't just come from Kent, right, and go on. What do you call it? Channel U.
Some could argue the same with Eminem. We could argue that because he's promoting violence against women.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're true. Right. And it's weird how he gets a pass.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I've been saying this for the longest. I said, this guy talks about...
Do you know why he gets the pass?
Killing his baby mum.
I figured it out.
He's white. Let's just be real. Let's call the elephant in the room, man.
Yes and no.
He's white with blonde hair.
Yes.
Well, he's got blonde hair. Got brunette hair.
Yes. Because he doesn't have to abide by, or he doesn't... Okay. When a black rapper raps... There's certain things there's certain lines he's not allowed to cross by default. Yeah. Arguably, even we're not going to get into the Puerto Rican and the black thing, but even with them, like Fat Joe, Pun and them, True Life, what Chinox or whatever, they can't really be talking certain shit either. Yeah. Their community checks them. That's the key here. Eminem's community, that sort of shit is
it's accepted.
It's different. They're more liberal than us. You know what I mean?
It's the white women complaining now.
They love Eminem.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the white women complaining now about the way they're being treated. And there is a guy whose album went multiple times platinum, and he's saying, "I would kill my baby mum, stick her in the car with a sign that says hi, and drive around."
But he's saying it in a jokey. He's trolling.
Okay,
he's
saying it in a jokey way.
So now when Puck says something, we know he ain't trolling.
But the thing is
that we don't.
Even if he's trolling, his fans won't think he's trolling.
You don't think?
There are fans that will do the same stuff, that'll be inspired by it.
I just don't get why he gets a pass. And nobody said, and every time I've raised this in a room, people just look at me like, you're talking another language. It's like, so you're not hearing this guy?
No, but I'm telling you why though, because...
But then they were ready to cancel DMX's whole catalogue for saying the F word.
Yeah.
Think about it. The F word we was talking about 2 weeks ago.
The one that you're just scared to say.
I'm not going to say that, man. Yeah. Just even though it's a me.
But you say the N word.
Yeah, but I'm black, so I can say that. It depends whether I want to...
so can an F say the F word?
If they wanted to. They probably do. Who knows?
Well, like, should you say a G say the F word?
Can we just stop with the alphabet?
What about
T?
what about
Because you've inadvertently called them an F by saying that.
Yeah, like, what
What I'm
about
saying,
T?
it's like
what about a T?
Q.
they try to take the whole.
A TS.
They're trying to
TSQ.
take Terror Squad. They're trying to take the whole of DMX's
Squad.
catalogue away.
When he died.
Yeah, and it's like
I think that's it. What X was doing then was a different era.
yeah.
And the F word wasn't really targeted at that community.
No, he wasn't. He
It
was
just
saying
meant
it,
whack.
Yeah, he was saying
It meant
it
that
because
shit is-
he didn't like whoever he was talking about, which should probably be street people. He didn't like them. They were that. That's it. And generally, that's his lyrics. It's whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, also X is like Mike Tyson. You just can't, you can't pull him up on some stuff. There's a few human beings on the planet that are allowed to just get away with shit that other human beings can't.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is one. I think DMX is another.
Yep.
100% Mike
And Roy
Tyson.
Keane.
And Roy Keane.
And Roy King with
Roy
them
Keane,
tackles.
he admitted I broke his leg and I liked it. He's like,
Wow.
why would you write that down in a book? Someone put allegedly in front of it. You know what? We're done, man. It's raw. We've done it. 2 hours and 13.
Wow.
Good show, man. Good show. Good to have you back, Colin.
Thank you, guys.
Can you bring back the beard? Because I'm
Colin,
scared.
what's up?
So can I
Tell
give
us
you
about the movie,
Can I
man.
give you a small little?
Yeah.
So basically, this is surrounding the Second World War. All right, and basically, stop looking at me. I know it's a problem for you.
Is it cold?
It's always, my face is always cold right now. It's horrible. But okay, so I can never pronounce it. The Tuskegees.
Yep.
Of Alabama.
G's.
So, yeah, the G's.
is alphabet.
Yeah. So it's basically like the African American fighter pilots, right?
Right.
So in the Second World War, after America got bombed by the Japanese, that's when America was like, "Nah, f this. We're gonna bomb the hell out of you lot now." So with the pilot bombers, their main assignment was to bomb certain parts of Japan and Italy, just to just get rid of their fleet. However, they were getting blown out the sky. And the African American army, they were used as an experiment from President Roosevelt at the time. It was like, okay, you know what? Just give them something to do. Let them go and escort the pilot bombers and protect them. It's like Floyd Mayweather going to a club. He needs security, kind of thing.
Right.
It's the same kind of thing. So that's what their main role was. You can see it in a film called Red Tails. Have you heard
I've
of Red
seen
Tails?
it. It's
That's basically it.
good film, man.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan, Terrence Howard, what's the other guy? Cuba Gooding Jr. as well.
They got some cool leather jackets in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
film.
I got a leather jacket as well.
Do you get to keep it?
Nah, I can't keep it.
Just nick it.
I can't.
No, don't nick it, man.
I can't nick
John's
it.
doing that. Don't,
But basically, what it is,
it's our people don't do that, bro.
well, basically, what it is,
Don't be stereotyped.
I have to look how they looked in the 1940s. Therefore, that's why the beard is gone.
And the tash is like Zorro.
So they never had no
it's
beards in the
alright,
1940s.
Some of them did, but the majority,
So why couldn't you say-
majority of them did not have.
Why couldn't you say, I want to be the one who
With a
has
beard.
the beard?
Because I want to get paid, man.
Yeah, like
I
he
want to
wants
get paid. I want to get laid.
But my one, basically my role, I'm actually in the higher rank at the moment.
So this is
because
a big role, though.
It's 300 million pound budget movie.
And like
huge.
how much?
Have you got lines?
I supposed to have a line tomorrow for the first time.
Yeah?
I'm actually a weather officer. So the actual role of the weather officer is very, very important. They're the ones who say, look, don't
it's
go
windy
fly, don't
out
fly
there.
this. If it's windy, don't fly. If it's this way and it's cloudy, you can't.
Hey, do you remember that weatherman on GMTV we used to talk about?
Alex Bereford. I'm not the weatherman. I'm an officer. I'm an officer.
You got man like Alex.
What's his name, Alex?
Alex Bereford.
I'd love to get him on the pod one day.
Oh, when you're talking about the happy sunny days, yeah.
Bro,
The sunny
listen.
days.
If you got lines, make sure they pay you more.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm supposed
They
to
have to
pay
pay you
more.
more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
So what did you do?
facts.
Tell us. We're excited.
So basically, oh, you should see my suit, man. It's deep.
Nick it,
Crazy.
bro.
I can't, man. I want to get paid.
John, tell him to nick it. Once he got the
don't
check,
nick it.
once the check clears.
Stop listening to him, man.
No.
So basically, with the weather officer, it's his responsibility to tell the pilots and alert the pilots. Look, like it's a can't be, your visibility of you being able to see the actual German pilots or the German force. You won't be able to see them much because of the poor visual for for this area. So I have to have intel of how the weather's going to be and where to go and whether that affects the planning.
So you're going to give like target. The sequences, or
basically, yeah. So I'm literally I'm third in command, basically. So there's a commander, there's the second lieutenant, and there's me.
Are they white?
No, they're all black. It's a black army.
So the whole
regiment is black.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear a few N-words and stuff by the guys playing the Germans the next few days. I'm sure I'm going to be hearing
got to keep your head. It's acting,
I got to be like, it's acting.
But if they're enjoying it, you got to watch them, innit?
How can you tell though?
you just know.
But when you watch Django,
I didn't watch Django.
Leonardo
Django,
DiCaprio,
man.
I didn't watch it.
Was not acting.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
He was not acting.
Some of them looked like the farmer guys and all that.
Yeah.
I stopped watching slavery films, man, from... I think the last film
that's the only one I watched, and 12 Years a Slave, which was fucked. I just stopped watching this shit, man.
I watched that, and then after that, I said, I'm done.
Why? They love making these movies.
Listen, now is the perfect time to talk about Black History Month, because Black History Month shouldn't just be about slavery films. We were a lot more before slavery.
And this is another reason as to why seriously, guys, honest thing. I actually do feel honored to play this role, because in schools you don't get taught about the importance of the African American pilots. You don't get taught about.
So
that.
Are you British or American?
American. So I got to put an accent.
Well, come on then.
You see your American accent, bro?
Yeah, I haven't even.
Bro,
I haven't had my line yet, man.
Come on, just say something, man. Yeah. Give us something.
What up,
they'll
dog?
get someone else to do it if you don't do it.
Got my beard.
Listen,
can I have a hot dog?
Hey man, I can get this like a taco for you. I can get this burrito. I can get this little burrito for you.
You sound like you're from Brooklyn.
From Boston, maybe.
Where's the pilots from? South.
Where do you want to be
from? Alabama. From Birmingham,
Alabama. You gotta be deep south. Them.
Hey man,
Southern.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Hey boy.
Hey there.
Hey boy.
You better do
boy,
that,
you got that Confederate flag.
John, that is so good.
I'm just gonna freestyle it if I can.
Hey there, Brandon.
So basically,
go back to Africa, little Brandon.
We're hillbillies over here.
Oh God! You know what?
You sound like you should be on a horse, blood.
Big up Colin though, man. Dude.
No, Colin, you're making us proud.
I'm trying though.
So after this one,
you know what? When we done when we done the filming on the Friday, bruv, we was filming I had to be from 5:30 in the morning.
Long.
And in Abingdon,
are you in all these scenes? Yeah.
Yeah. But bruv, this scene, this whole day, this whole filming on the one day was just one freaking scene, 4 minutes long, different camera angles, lenses.
It's long.
But I seen a preview of it, John. And
it's good.
Sick.
Good.
You can tell there's money pumped into.
You know the actors, the big ones.
Yeah.
Are they in England filming? Or are they in America?
No, they're in England.
Shit, have you met them yet?
I'm supposed to be meeting some of them tomorrow. Like even when I was asked to be, I auditioned to be a double act for Falcon in the Black Widow movie.
Yeah.
A lot of these movies are being filmed in the UK. A lot of these Marvel movies as well.
No, I better sign up to Star now.
No, a lot of
loads of them.
No. A lot of films get filmed in the UK. That's
loads of them, bro. Loads of
common knowledge.
Like
and
Black Widow was done in Dagenham and Guildford.
Yeah. Quick cheat code, guys. If you got some money, buy a house in Dagenham.
Yeah, he's right about that.
I'm just saying, look, listen, you will thank me later. If you've got spare 250, if you can get a mortgage.
Yeah, I've got like 250,000 just under my mattress.
If you can get,
I'm gonna get that later.
If you can get a mortgage, right?
Dagenham's close to barking with that tornado here.
No, I'm telling you, listen. They're putting a brand new station there. It's currently nearly finished. C2C's going to run through it and a Crossrail. It's going to have like an upper class market on the other side they're gentrifying it, man.
Yeah, so of course, that Canning Town.
Trust me.
It's getting a face.
I'm telling you now, right? You bought a property for 250 over there. You come back in about 10 years, 455, maybe 6. Yeah. Because it's got the links there. I'm telling you, anyone's listening, yeah, it's a shithole now. We'll want to live in Dagenham, but if you can only afford 250 for your mortgage,
that's a minor, man. I'll just draw out 100 grand from crypto tonight. I'll go home and just get my other 100 grand under my pillow. John, thank you for the tip, bro.
I'm just saying.
I mean, last time me and Chris was in Dagenham, he had a weed cake.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, man.
I don't remember.
Trashed. I don't. I remember.
And a panic attack.
and double cheeseburgers after.
All right, guys, let's finish this up, man.
A long journey to John's house.
My name is John Alexander. This has been a great show. Don't get offended. And I'm going to leave you with this. The reason Batman doesn't cover his whole face is because he needs the police to know he's white. Good night.
I got one as well, man. Coming from the greatest not superhero. Is he a superhero? Hero of all time in the 80s, He-Man. Yeah. Right. First of all, it's J-Lock, aka Koj. Locking out. Thank you for locking in. Never make fun of your wife's choices. You're one of them.
Ooh. This is true. Yeah, I like that.
Well, I mean, I don't have anything fancy like that to end the conversation with. However, it's been a pleasure, gents.
Open your eyes, man.
I can't, man. I'm taking drugs.
He's always on drugs.
He's on medication, guys.
Drugs, yeah.
Don't lie, John. Tell him the truth. I'm on drugs.
That's what that peel is. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got some spares floating. Yeah, man, it's been an absolute pleasure. You know, just want to give shout out to the Most High. I want to big up the humble servant. Really proud of you, bro, with the movie. I'm waiting for you to get the next role. I need that 100 grand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe I can go get a place in Dagenham.
Yeah.
You should, I'm telling you, man. Listen, you'll thank me later.
Do you wish you actually didn't move so far out? Because you were like, fuck these broke people.
I wish.
You were like, man, Susanna, let's get as far as we can afford.
You know what I wish I'd bought a property near Victoria Park when I started working.
Of course, you would have been a millionaire. I
would have been a millionaire.
You would have been,
and that's why I'm saying Dagenham now is. I always have a quick look to see where areas are being gentrified. Yeah, and I'm like,
Leytonstone was another one. Walthamstowe's.
Try to buy a house there. You can't buy a house in Leytonstone. Stratford's ridiculous now, man.
Stratford's 600,000-700,000, bro.
I'm telling you, Dagenham, guys.
On that note, I'm out.
Right, I'm out. Chris Samuels. All praise to the Most High, Yahuwah Eloheinu. And
that's a new word, bro. Please, say that. You've got teachers as well, you know.
Just repeat that one again.
Eloheinu.
Who's that?
It's another way of saying Elohim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm out, and also just want to say, lastly, just Black History Month. There should be no Black History Month at all. Black History should be every month, and we was much more before slavery. So please. With all these gatekeepers like Martin Luther King and all these speeches and that. Oh, man. Yeah, listen, we're way much more than that before that. Anyway,
we all don't agree with... Can we... I'm out.
Liquor more.
Peace and blessings.